following is a presentation of Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams.
4th down and 10 for the Spartans. Here comes the blitz off of the corner, and they get there, and it's going to be turned over on downs.
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association first place winner for best digital production in the state.
Delmacher rolling out to the left, flips the hips over the middle. He's got him! Brody Highland to the end zone! His second touchdown of the day!
In-depth interviews with coaches and players, sideline reports, expert analysis, and top-notch production.
Takes a snap, gives to Schomburg. Schomburg, hole, right side! Sideline, touchdown!
Radio Plus Sports, a Wisconsin Broadcasters Association multiple-year first-place winner for best play-by-play in the state.
Thompson back with a lone back, a man in motion, that's number 5, fakes the handoff, spins around, he's back in the packet, throws deep, he's got a man up top, and he catches it! He's still on his feet, number 18 going, the 10, the 5, touchdown Oaks!
Our sponsors include
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only, PT Tire and Service,
Pino Construction, Verhaeg's Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Coal Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer Keg,
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump,
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo, Back in Action, Brock Fleischer, Homestead Realty,
Ergo Bank Lamira, Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville,
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implement, Skyline Roofing,
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Buildings.
Let's go live to the Radio Plus Sports broadcast booth with Jeff's live stream, providing game day coverage.
Welcome in, volleyball fans up in the Northwoods here at Northlands Pines High School in Eagle River, Wisconsin. Makai Ackerman joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller up in the booth, and man, are we going to have a doozy for this WIAA playoff sectional finals between the CWC Crusaders and the Florence Bobcats. Justin, how are you, my friend?
Oh, fantastic. What a drive to get up here. Beautiful. Leaves falling off the trees, that fall weather. It is fantastic outside. And what can you ask for a sectional final volleyball matchup, a 1-3 matchup here in Northland Pines, which got to thank everybody here. Is it 3 or 2? I thought there were 3. I thought there were 3. Maybe I was wrong.
I could be wrong.
Well, it looks like there are 2 on here, so we'll go with that. But
yep, 2.
In my opinion, there's been a lot of schools that I've been to. This is one of the best setups I've had in a long time. Got a broadcast booth up above. Got just big enough for just us. We got Shelby and Lily down on the floor with portable cameras. Going to be a great day today.
Yeah, I know. We were talking about this kind of on the way up. We had a 3.5-hour drive this morning, you and I. Just some bonding time. It was fantastic, but we were talking about it on the way up. Wasn't sure. We've never been to this facility up here. I know you played hockey a couple times. I come up here vacationing, but never been to the actual high school up here. But we were pleasantly surprised when we walked in. Everybody's been so friendly to us. We have this amazing broadcast spot for us. This gymnasium is top-notch. It's just been a fantastic experience all around. And I couldn't ask for a better place to host this sectional finals matchup. On that note, we will step aside. And on the other side of this break, a ton of pregame action brought to you by Home and Auto Sales. We'll be back.
Right. Whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Angling Only Guide Service with Captain Jeremy Brenner.
Captain Jeremy Brenner here. We are the premier Lake Michigan salmon charter out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. Each trip is 6 hours and includes fish cleaning. The cost is $400 per trip Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and only $340 on weekdays for up to 6 people. I personally guarantee you will catch fish. The season runs June through Labor Day. Contact me at anglingonlyfishing@gmail.com to book today and check out my Facebook page, Captain Jeremy Brenner, Sheboygan Salmon.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner, grab one of the daily specials, or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry, Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options, appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact Coal Oil and Propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Generations Lanes of El Dorado. Join.
Welcome back here to Northland Pines in Eagle River, Wisconsin for this WIAA sectional finals matchup. Lily and Shelby down on the court for us tonight with some fantastic portable shots. And of course, like we said, Makai Ackerman and Justin Schwartzmiller up in this fantastic broadcast booth up here. Let's take a look back at how these two teams got here first, battling their way through the playoffs so far. So first for the two-seeded Florence Bulldogs. They had a first-round bye, pushing them to the second round, where they took on the Knights from Phelps. The Bulldogs swept all three sets, 25-9, 25-11, and then 25-7. Moving on to round three, where Florence took on Niagara, the Bulldogs once again took care of business, sweeping the Badgers 25-18, and then get this, 25-4 and 25-7. A very big change of pace there between the first, second, and third sets. Finally, going to the sectional semifinals this past Thursday, the two-seeded Bulldogs beat the top-seeded Suring Eagles in four sets, 25-18, 25-15, 25-19, and 25-16. And as you see it down there, both of these teams coming out now getting ready for their conjoined warm-up for 6 minutes before they each take the court 7 minutes individually. Now moving on to the Crusaders, who also had a first-round bye. In the second round, Central Wisconsin handled Providence Academy easily, sweeping them 25-19, 25-11, and 25-15. Round three saw the Crusaders dominate once again, sweeping Cambria Friesland 25-16, 25-19, and 25-10. Finally, the Crusaders won a nail-biter against Green Bay New Lutheran Thursday night in 5 sets, those being 25-17, 25-23, 20-25, 25-10, and 15-12.
The winner of this will make their way to the Resch. They will play inevitably at 9 o'clock in the morning, which would be next Thursday, November 6th. We have that up on the graphic on the screen today. But what I do want to mention, Central Wisconsin Christian. Last time they went to state in any sport was boys soccer back in 2011. In a girls sport, 98-99, they went for volleyball. Last state championship coming in 1993 for boys basketball, where they went back-to-back years, won in 93 and lost in 94. So it's been a long time, and it's been a long time for a girls sport at CWC. How cool would it be to get there from here?
Yeah, this Central Wisconsin Christian program, not only the volleyball team, which has never won a state championship, but the school as a whole is starved for some of that playoff action, a deep playoff run, and that's what the girls have given them so far. It's been fantastic to be along for the journey. And let me tell you, if you ask any one of those fans out there, any one of the players, the coaches, the parents, what they're looking for is that state championship run. It would be so cool, Justin, and we're here for it.
It's fun. I mean, you get this time of year, especially you can see both teams traveled pretty well with students. I know that some of the students from CWC went to state cross country to cheer on one of their runners today who placed 63rd out of 127 or however many runners that were actually there. But And Florence got a good group. They're a little bit closer than CWC, about a 3.5-hour ride from Waupun to about probably an hour 15 from Florence.
Yeah, definitely could be a factor here. But when I talked to the players on Thursday night after that victory over Green Bay and New Lutheran, a lot of them talked about how the long bus ride up here today isn't going to matter. Some of them actually said they preferred to play off the long bus rides. It thrives them, it keeps them going, and they feel well rejuvenated after the long bus ride. So should be interesting to see how that could affect both of these teams today. We will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, this pregame will continue.
Adult or kids leagues, or bowl in our monthly Friday night tournament, or get a group together for a family or corporate bowling function. We are more than just bowling. A great spot to bring your family for a meal. Awesome homemade pizzas and soups, as well as appetizers, wraps, and sandwiches. Daily food specials. Fish Fry Friday. Open daily at 11 with the kitchen open late. Ask about us catering your next function. We are home to Laconia Bowling and proud supporter of the Laconia Spartans and all student athletes.
We are Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, and we have been leading a greenhouse here in Fox Lake since 1981. Family owned and operated, we provide beautiful flower baskets and fruit and vegetables to residents of South Central Wisconsin. We know the importance of having a variety of flowers, fruits, and vegetables available to our customers throughout the year. Discover the finest selection of locally grown produce, including sweet corn, tomatoes, and cucumbers, along with a variety of fresh fruits. At Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we believe in providing our customers with the freshest and highest quality produce. Come visit us and taste the difference.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. Here's what I mean. Things off kilter, might need a new furnace cleaning and a filter. Dust and dander? We'll take a gander. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301 or log on to allphasecomforts.com, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. Give us a call, and we'll clean your ducky.
I love playing sports, especially for my school. And that's because school sports are special. It's where it's safe to fail. It's where we're taught resilience, where our fear becomes confidence. It's where we learn to get back up after every fall. School sports are where 7.8 million students go from I can't to I can.
This message presented by the WIAA and the Wisconsin Athletic Directors Association.
Welcome back here, Northland Pines High School, the gracious host of this WIAA playoff sectional final matchup between the CWC Crusaders, who drove about a 3.5-hour drive up here this morning, and the Florence Bobcats. Justin Schwartz-Miller joined by Makai Ackerman. Justin, why don't you take it away with some of those Bulldog stats coming off of Max Preps?
Kelsey Chrisman, the sophomore outside hitter and setter, leads his team in kills per set with 2.6, but Vanden Heuvel with 2.5. Miley, the sophomore, then Ashlyn, the senior, with 2.4 kills per set as well. Miley leads in hitting percentage with 23.4%. That is fantastic. And 17.6 from the senior, Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. Vanden Heuvel, Miley again leads them in blocks with 61. 40 from Ashlyn on the outside. And Naomi, is it Millen?
Millen.
Yep, that's what I thought. With 31. Digs per set is the libero, Kelsey Chrisman, with 3.0, and then Vanden Heuvel, Miley again with 2.8, and 2.5 from Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. Aces from Sammy Demiri with 74, 69 from Miley Vanden Heuvel, and 68 from Kelsey Chrisman. 0.7 aces per set from Demiri, 0.6 from Vanden Heuvel, and 0.6 from Vanden Heuvel. What you're going to see from this team, it's predominantly run by both Vanden Heuvels, and we kind of knew that coming in, but to see a sophomore outside hitter having as much success as she does, for this 30-14 Bobcats team who finished third in their conference at 8-3 this season. But that tells you a lot. To be a 2 seed to finish third in your conference in Division 5 is quite quality.
Yeah, I think the key to this game is going to be a lot of height up front from both sides, right? We talk about all the height that CWC has, and we've talked about it all game, but just looking at those numbers for both of the Vanden Heuvels, it will be interesting to see how they play the bigs up front, especially considering the other side who's on that net.
And for CWC and both teams, I mean, the key is always continuing having good serves. I mean, it does not matter. You got to get the ball in play, and ball in play makes makes rallies. And to get a good rally, you saw it a couple times against New Lutheran. I watched a little bit of that game. They struggled to get the ball in play on serves. And CWC, it helped them. They were in a bad spot before New Lutheran couldn't find serves. CWC at times this season has struggled finding serves. We talked about it a little bit when we were up at down in Madison for their tournament, for the Trailways Conference Tournament, a great thing that's always put on down at the volleyball facility in Sun Prairie. But that is, for me, the biggest key tonight is these teams have to control the service line, and whoever does that the best is probably going to come out on top.
Yeah, we saw it a lot, like you talked about, with that sectional semifinal the other night on Thursday night with Green Bay New Lutheran. It seemed like both sides just couldn't get the serves over the net for a time and point there. They were going back and forth with errors from the service line. But the thing about CWC is they really thrive when you get those rallies going like you talked about. Every time that ball goes back over, I feel like they get stronger and stronger. Their defense prevails, and then their offense can come up and do huge things up front. So it's really important for them to get the ball in play and continue it going until they can find the right shot on offense.
Both these teams play pretty good non-conference schedules and tournaments and stuff like that. I know that earlier in the season, New Lutheran did actually play that Florence team, and they were at a tournament. They played Abundant Life, who's also in that Trailways Conference. They got swept by Abundant Life in a tournament. They played Amro and swept Amro, who's in the Flyweight Conference. They played some tough opponents, and that's key for coming into something like this. You have to find a way to play teams that are above your level.
It's exactly what they've done. We talk about the Flyweight Conference, how gruesome that is, so playing a competitor in there always helps. Some of the teams in the Trailways, especially Abundant Life, is a very good competitive squad, so getting swept by them, you may think, ooh, that's not the greatest thing, but we've watched that Abundant Life team quite a few times this season, and they are a very good volleyball team, so really nothing hurt. That was a lot earlier in the season, so it should be interesting to see how Florence has battled back today.
And coming into today, I mean, both teams obviously with all the momentum in the world. You saw the Florence team has been rolling through the playoffs, and it's been a fairly easy road. Not that you want to say it like that, but you look at the bracket, and you talked about it previously, Makai. It's been relatively easy for them. They haven't really played more than 4 sets in any match.
No, I mean, we talked about it. Obviously, they have that first round bye being the 2 seed, but then their first 2 actual games in this playoffs have been 3-set sweeps. After that, they played, the Surrey Eagles, the number 1 seed in this bracket. It only took them 4 sets to win 3. So they've had their way throughout this playoffs, and if it continues that way, it should be a very interesting match, considering CWC has had some of those longer games in this playoff matchup.
And New Lutheran has, going into this season, was a very top-ranked team in Division 5. I saw them play early against Laconia. They lost in 2 sets against Laconia. It was a very good team in Division 3. So CWC beating a very quality opponent, a very quality appointment coming into this, really is going to give them a lot of momentum.
I agree. It should be interesting. We are just a couple of minutes away, about 15 actually, from getting this thing started here at Northland Pines. We will take a break, and when we come back, some CWC Crusader stats. We'll be back.
It's in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your Hometown Lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Welcome back here to Northland Pines. We're having some trouble with our streaming software here. That ad seems to not be working, so Justin's going to try to get those kinks figured out. But in the meantime, I will run through a quick rundown of the CWC Crusaders stats on the season. First, looking at kills per set, leading the team, number 11, number 12, the junior Abigail Tenaple, 3.7 kills per set. Right behind her, Kylie Beer, 2.5 kills per set. And third on the team, Kelsey Boss with 1.6 kills per set. As far as blocks goes, Josie Bice leads that category with 57 total blocks. Right behind her, Kylie Beer with 41, and Abby Tenaple with 40. Digs per set, the libero, Lauren Rice with 4.9. Behind her, Hannah Abel, 2.9 per set. And Abby Tenaple rounding out that top three with 2.4 digs per set. Moving on to serving aces. Leading the team this season is number 11, Kylie Beer with 62. Right behind her, Kate Westra at 42, and Abby Tenaple with 36. As far as digs go, the libero, 446 for Lauren Rice on the season. It's quite a large margin from first to second there, as Hannah Abel brings that one up, 271 total digs, and Kate Westra behind her at 220. As far as assists go, Hannah Abel leads that category with 421, Kate Westra with 350, and Tiersma Ritzma with 22 assists. Kills for the Crusaders. Abby Tenaple, 322 total kills. The next closest person, 91 behind her, with Kylie Beer at 231. Third to round out that kills lineup is Kelsey Boss with 146. As far as receptions go, the last category that we have here for statistics, Lauren Rice, 597. Behind her is Abby Tenaple, 233. And Jenna Scouten rounding out the top three with 145 receptions. Get it figured out over there, Justin?
Working on it. We're probably going to have to do a quick little reset, and then I'll come back.
Alrighty. So do you want to kick us to ads, or do you want me to?
Well, I'm going to just run a quick.
Off. Quality you trust and prices you'll love. Vernay Furniture. For 50 years and counting, Verhaeg's Furniture has been proudly serving Waupun the best furniture and mattresses at prices you can afford. And we're honored to be voted best of the best mattress store in the Fond du Lac area. Stop in and check out our mattress selections. We have all kinds from traditional spring to memory foam. It is our mission to help get a great night of sleep night after night. Visit us at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhaegsfurniture.com. Verhaeg's Furniture, 50 years strong, quality you trust, and prices you'll love. Verhaeg Furniture.
Welcome back here to the Home and Auto pregame show. Joining me now is the head coach of the Lady Crusaders out of Central Wisconsin Christian High School, Coach Dan Tenaple. Coach, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me again, Jeff.
Well, if we're talking, everybody knows what that means. You won another one of your games in the WIA playoffs. This time, I think your team was pushed to the brink, but I really think that there was some great positives that came out of coming to that five-setter. So first of all, give us a recap of how things went in that sectional semi.
Yeah, overall, it was a great night. Played well, not perfect, but you know, we battled some adversity and figured out how to, you know, get through some, you know, just kind of challenges early. And, you know, to go down the first set and then to go down 2-1 and then just to respond the way we did and really take control of the match, the fourth and fifth sets, really speaks a lot to the character of the girls. And yeah, I just feel like we're playing really well. It's really fun.
Yeah, tell me how things went right after that third set. Like you said, the first set was a nail biter, back and forth. Second set, you came in and did the job. Third set, you drop it. Almost everybody will tell you, oh no, that third set is the pivotal set. You drop it, and there's not a chance. That's not what happened here with CWC girls. So tell me how things went at the end of that third.
Yeah, I think, we just talked about not trying to do too much. Sometimes our tendency is, for everybody to go and, be the hero out there. And, we just talked about like, hey, our team is great and our system is great. And just trust the process, stay within yourself, do your part. And if everybody does that, we're really tough to stop and we can defend. And we started doing that. And we really, we took control of the match. We served really well, and we just all of a sudden started dominating blocking, and that really took over the match.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I know it was also a very emotional night for you, and if you're saying it wasn't, then I'll take on the emotions for the opportunity to see Abby get back in to the lineup there. Just talk to me about, again, as a coach, but as a dad, the feelings that you had there to see Abby get out there and be able to play volleyball one more time.
Yeah, it was an interesting week for our family, with, you're dealing with, losing one of your main players as a coach, but, then you're dealing with, a girl who, at one point, thinks her season's done, and dealing with those things. And, we really just got to talk a lot about, our identity doesn't come from who we are as a volleyball player. It comes from, who we are in Christ, and it comes from, much more than that. And so I had to have some really hard conversations, but through, some incredible prayer and some incredible treatment, we were able to kind of get her going again. And fortunately didn't have a ton of swelling or things like that. But, our friends at Beaver Dam Chiropractic, gave us tons of treatments, and went down to a foot and ankle specialist down in Milwaukee where her uncle works, and got some treatments there, and tons of ice. And it was really fun. And, made my heart happy for sure to see her out there.
All glory to God for taking care of her and going through what you went through, but it worked out the way that it's supposed to work out. So now you've advanced. You win in a 5-setter, first time that you've been pushed to 5 sets, I believe, this year. I take that back. You did against Valley Christian, which was a valiant, but that was way back in the beginning of the season. Tell me how you think that this 5-setter has prepared you now for this sectional final coming up.
Well, it for sure puts something in your head of, it doesn't matter if we're down, we're never out. You've proven that you can come from behind in multiple ways during that match. So that's a really nice thing to have kind of going into the next match.
So let's talk about this new opponent that's coming in here. In the Florence Bobcats, I just did a little bit of digging here. They seem very similar to what CWC has. So tell me, Coach, what you were able to find with some video or some digging on the Florence Bobcats.
Yeah, they're going to be a really good team. They do a lot of things well. They have 2 big middles, 2 sisters who play in the middle. Real kind of a fun offense where they, have 2 setters, and then those setters also hit outside. So, those 4 players are really kind of their keys. And then they have some other girls around them who, do some okay things as well. But, it's us kind of just knowing, serving well to take them out of system. They like to run their middles. We want to keep them from doing that. And just kind of knowing who the keys are in each rotation. And, I think if we serve and we defend and we block like we did the other night, I think we're going to frustrate them at times.
It is rare, I believe, and I could be wrong, but you're traveling 3.5 hours to go play this match. How do you prepare the girls both physically, being in a vehicle, being in a bus, whatever it happens to be, and mentally to be prepared when they come off that bus to get out there and give it everything they've got?
Well, it's certainly not going to be an excuse. We're attacking the moment, and I don't care. We'll go play in, you know, California if we get to, play a match to go to the state tournament. I don't care where it is. Like, that's a great opportunity. So we're just excited for it, and we'll get up there and stretch out the legs, and we'll play a great volleyball match.
It's going to be on a neutral court as well. Pretty neutral. Obviously, it's a little bit closer to Florence here, but I believe that you are going to have the community once again from CWC wrapped around you, and a great student section. And just talk a little bit about how important that was this yesterday to the girls, and how much that will help them moving forward.
Yeah, it was a really great gym last night. It was packed and it was loud and it was fun, tons of energy. We hope for the people in the Waupun area here, this is one of the most beautiful drives in the world to drive up, see the fall colors all the way up to Eagle River. So, I encourage everybody to take advantage of this amazing opportunity they've been given, and take a drive and let's go pack that gym up in Eagle River.
I love that outlook, Coach. You just always have that positive outlook and the way that you work with your girls. Is there anything else that you would like to talk about?
Welcome back here to Northland Pines. Sorry to cut head coach Dan Tenaple short, but the girls are getting ready to go out there. We had starting lineups for both of the teams, and one final huddle there before we get underway for sectional final matchup in the WIA playoffs. Makai Ackerman joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller, Lily, and Shelby down on the court for us tonight, and it's going to be a fantastic matchup between the 1 and 2 seeds.
What a game it's going to be, and I'd be remiss if I didn't thank the athletic director here from Northland Pines for all the hospitality. I got to make sure, get into my email to find his name. I look around for all these names, and if I remember correctly, his name was Anthony Zai, and he was here right away. He came all the way from state cross country at Rapids. He was here to help us out with the custodian as well, and I want to thank everybody for getting us set up and ready to go. And going to have Florence to start with the serve.
It'll be Kelsey Chrisman, the sophomore back there. One thing we saw about Florence is a very young team, so it should be interesting to see how they progress throughout the next couple of years. Things are underway. Chrisman goes to Rice, the libero in the back, but Natalie Laram has to keep it alive. And the first one will not get over. It'll be a point for the Bobcats right away.
And a good serve, and that caused the CWC to get a little bit out of system there. Couldn't get it cleanly on the first pass. The reception wasn't good enough.
We will try again. Right back to Rice. She gets it this time. Far side, touch off the hand of Kelsey Boss, kept alive by Peterson back there, and just hit back over by Vandenheuvel. Far side this time for Kylie Beer. Blocked and out of play. The first point comes off the kill from Kylie Beer, and the Crusaders tie us up.
And she's one of the big keys for this team for CWC. When Kylie Beer is rolling on the outside, she's almost unstoppable.
Speaking of Kylie Beer, she will go back to the service line now. Just over the top of the tape, a nice dig by Peterson. Up front this time off the hands of DeMurray. Pushed back over, and we're going to call on the right side. It'll be a point Bobcats.
Going to call a lift here, and Kelsey Boss not really thrilled with that call, but it was called by the official. Wish I would have wrote down the official's name so we could give them a shout out.
Naomi Millen now from the service line. Goes right to the back row for Jenna Schouten back there. Abby Tenaple just has to hit this one right back. Setting it up. Vandenheuvel at the net. Blocked and kept alive on the Crusader side. Abby Tenaple with a big swing, but it's too far. The Bobcats take a 3-1 lead.
A little bit of an errant set there, too far back for Tenaple. Didn't have enough room to readjust and just drove it out of bounds.
Naomi Millen will continue. She will go too far. It'll be a service error, the first from either of these two teams, and CWC brings it back within one.
If CWC can limit errors, they'll be in a good spot. Starting with a couple errors on swings is not going to help them.
Lauren Rice's serve kind of misplayed, and it falls out of play. Crusaders tied up for the first time today.
A good serve causes defenses to be a little bit out of sorts, and Rice made a good one. Is awkwardly off the arms on the reception, and we're tied at 3.
Rice's serve goes back row again. Down on her knees to receive it was Naomi Millen. And we'll go back to the Crusaders side, trying to set it up. Near side this time, touch shot from Westra, but it's blocked at the net. That's number 8, the big sophomore, Miley Vandenhoevel.
She leads this team in blocks for a reason. A lot of height in the middle, and you don't see CWC get out-heighted a lot, but it may happen today from Florence.
Definitely one of their biggest strengths all season has been the height. We'll see how it matches up against the Bobcats today. Serve coming from Vandenhoevel. Pushed up by Tenaple. They'll go right back to the middle with Kelsey Boss. Or excuse me, that's Josie Beist. And this time we'll get another whistle.
Ripped off the tape, no block there. And 4 and 5-3 lead for the Bobcats.
They will continue to go with Miley Vandenhoevel at the service line. And too far, the second service error in this young set 1 for the Bobcats leads to a second point off of them from the Crusaders.
And they'll take that. We talked about it in the pregame show. Service errors cannot happen in a match like this.
Kate Westra's serve goes to midcourt, popped up near side for Vandenhoevel. That'll be Ashlyn, the senior. Over to Tenaple, she takes a big swing at it, but kept alive on the Bobcat side. Sammy DeMurray goes back. Set up in the middle again, touch back over, and it will be point for the Bobcats.
Caught Josie Beist going into the net there, not much of an argument, she knew it.
6-4 now in favor of Florence, coming out to a hot start. Sammy DeMurray serve, back to Lauren Rice, the libero on the far side. Abby Tenaple takes a swing from midcourt, almost falls, but a good dig. And it's kept alive by the Bobcats, who have to get it back over. Trying to go middle for Josie Beist, just a little touch shot, and it falls. Looked like she was gonna jump a little too late, but ended up getting a hand on it.
Set was a little bit errant from Abel, which you don't see very often from her. A little bit too close to the net, but good readjust from Beist and gets the tip to fall.
CWC still down by 1 now, but Abby Tenaple, one of their best players at the service line. Far side to Vandenhoevel. This time it'll be a big swing from Crispin. Good keep alive there from Rice. Kylie Beer just pushes it back. Near side once again for Crispin. Touch shot, but Kate Wester comes in and saves it. Beer, swing, put down, and down to a knee went Vandenhoevel. Crispin will try for a third time, but it's blocked at the net. The combo of Josie Beist and number 14, Hannah Abel.
Block kill for Josie Beist, back-to-back kills for her, and we're tied at 6 again. Back and forth we go to start this one.
Tenaple goes cross court with her serve. Vandenhoevel has to dive for it. There's Ashlyn Vandenhoevel, who pumps it back to the CWC side. Kylie Beer tries to return the favor. Up front this time to Crispin. Too far, but they'll say it was tipped. It'll be a point for the Bobcats.
Right job, tooled off the block by Kelsey Crispin, her first kill of the match.
She had a lot of swing attempts up front there, just hasn't had one to land, and that one gets tipped up front. It goes too far, and the Crusaders don't have time to recover, rather.
Katie Herman saying, let's go Crusaders in that chat.
Crusaders will be Kylie Beer. A touch shot just over the net. They'll say she got the pancake up down. And a good keep alive there on the far side for the Bobcats. Speaking of them, it'll go right back to them. Kelsey Crispin at the net, but once again blocked up front.
I think this one's going to go for Hannah Abel. You'll see it here on the instant replay. Crispin trying to get a kill right after she had that big pancake, but a block kill for Hannah Abel, and good start to this one. Back and forth we go, entertaining volleyball.
It'll bring Elise Tibby in, the serving specialist, but she goes into the net for the Crusaders' first service error of the day.
Limit errors, and you'll find yourself in a good set here. Both teams with a couple service errors to start.
Ashlyn Vandenhoevel. Her serve goes to the CWC side, pushed over by Kylie Beer. A nice dig by Crispin. Back to the Crusaders now. Good back set, swing by Abel. Could have been an overpass, but kept alive at the net, and it goes into the net off of the swing from Miley Vandenhoevel. We're tied at 8.
Either team really able to stretch together a good run at the line here. Hannah Abel's been very good from the service line this year. We'll see if she can get one going.
Good serve from Abel. Vandenhoevel, big swing goes back row. Rice is there to pick it up. Into the seats, and good effort there from Natalie Larum coming over, but it was a little too far.
This is a good swing on that far side from Miley Vanden Heuvel to get it deep into that back row, and Rice couldn't get it cleanly.
Means we will see the sophomore, Kelsey Chrisman, at the line. Bobcats lead by 1. Back row to Laram. Picked up in the middle by Wester. It's a backside on the far side for Kelsey Boss. Good swing attempt there, but it's stifled on the Bobcats side as they go into the net. I lied, it'll go over the net and fall at the feet of the Crusaders. Another point for the Bobcats.
Bobcats trying to get something rolling here, make it 10-8.
Another 2-point lead, but we've seen the Crusaders battle, and it happens just like that. The third service error so far in this first set.
Chrisman goes deep with it. Bryce Lancer saying, let's go Crusaders. Jeffrey Klaus saying early in the match, but CWC has one of the best liberos I've watched all season. Lauren Rice is fantastic.
Yes, she is. She knows her positioning, and she's able to get to pretty much any ball on the court. Serve here from Kylie Beer. Kind of misplayed up front, and it will go under the net. It'll be a point Crusaders, and just like that, we're tied at 10 again.
The Naples going to pick up her first kill on a joust at the net, and not many teams are going to beat the Crusaders at the net.
It's been the story of their season. Kylie Beer's serve, one of the best servers for the Crusaders, and she's proving it right now as this one's not getting returned. The Crusaders take a lead for the first time in set 1.
An extended ace, as they called him, from Kylie Beer. Good job even getting to that ball by the libero Ashley Peterson.
It is 11-10. Kylie Beer has a lot of size up front, and I was just about to talk about her serving ability, but she'll send that one right into the net, and we're tied at 11.
11-11, and I love these little small schools because they never have really the most big student sections, but they're always loud.
Naomi Millen into the net. Back-to-back service errors, and that is the 4th service error for the Bobcats. 4 of those 12 points for CWC has come off the error from the other side.
And they're completely okay with taking that.
Saw it the other night. They're not going to complain about it tonight. Hit back over by DeMurray, kept alive by Tenaple, but she'll shoot it on to the other court over there. Tied at 12 once again.
CWC a little bit struggling on that first pass so far today. Just a little roll shot cross court, finds the floor.
Sends Miley Vanden Heuvel, the younger of the two sisters, back to the service line. Up and over, kind of misplayed by Rice, but it's a good keep alive up front. And somehow the Crusaders get that ball back over.
Another kill for Josie Byston. It's a tip.
She had a very fantastic 5th set the other night that catapulted that Crusaders team to a victory over Green Bay New Lutheran. Kate Westra's serve goes to the back line. Pushed up front now. Vanden Heuvel will take a swing at it, kept alive by Westra. Far side for Tenaple, who pushes it back to midcourt. Swing from DeMurray this time, tipped at the net, and it's still going on the Crusaders side. Tenaple takes a big swing going back with it, and it will be pushed right back to the Crusaders side now. Josie Beist, blocked down at the net, number 7, that's Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel.
Vanden Heuvel's doing a great job attacking the net. Couple block kills from both of them so far.
DeMurray serves. Jenna Scouten picked it up over there. It finds its way to Tenaple, her first kill of the day.
Second kill of the day.
Second kill of the day.
Tenaple.
I forgot you were my stats wizard over there. I apologize.
I keep things rolling around here.
I won't do that again.
And don't dish my stats. They're pretty good most of the time.
Mine aren't. Abby Tenaple's serve goes back row, pushed up to midcourt, and a hit by Chrisman. Josie Beist just punches it right back. We'll try for Chrisman once again off the tip. Tenaple in the back row, up to Westra. Far side now for Beer, takes a big swing, but it's too far.
Right call, no touch there. That one's deep, 14-14. And nobody's going to burn a timeout here because both these teams are just going back and forth. Haven't really found a way for anybody to open one up here. It'll send the libero Ashley Peterson back to serve for the Bobcats.
Yeah, nobody's been on that huge run that would warrant a timeout from the other side, so we'll see if they can stick with it this entire time. A little bit of miscommunication. The Crusaders just forced to give a free ball back to the Bobcats. Setting it up. Big swing from Vanden Heuvel, but blocked at the net. They'll do it again. The up front work so far for the Crusaders has been nothing short of stellar, as this one just too far off the hit from Anna Abel.
Swing error on 2 big blocks from Josie Bice in the middle, already with 3 blocks already today. just not able to find a kill off that defensive effort.
The Bobcats come back with a service error. Let me reiterate this. 5 of the 15 points for Central Wisconsin Christian have come off of the errors from the service line. It'll be 15-15, a very closely contested first set. Elise Tibby checks back in. Her last one went into the net. This one she gets over just fine. Setting it up for Chrisman, who goes too far, and the Crusaders reclaim the lead.
Haven't seen many hitting errors from Florence to start here. That's the first one, just a little bit deep from Chrisman, the sophomore.
Tibby's serve just over the top of the tape. Setting it up in the middle, far side, and we'll have to switch the hit from Vandenhoevel over there. This one will be called another lift in the middle, this time on number 7, Kelsey Boss, who did not like the call, and neither does Coach Schnaple. Tied up at 16 once again, sends Ashlyn Vandenhoevel to the service line now. And now Kate Wester will come over and talk to the official up on the chair over here and go communicate what she heard to head coach Dan Tenaple. Still not pleased with the call, but nothing you can do. Serve comes back to Lauren Rice. Has no problem with it as Kate Wester moves under it. Kylie Beer takes control, but it should be a free ball for Florence. Setting it up. Vandenhoevel, big swing back row, up to Larum. Touch shot by Boss. She has to go for it again. Larum moves back for it. Kelsey Boss pushes it and into the net. Kept alive for a second there, but a misplay by the libero on the Bobcats side, and CWC gets a point back.
Smart play by Kylie Beer to punch that one way deep to the libero, Ashley Peterson, not expecting it, gets it into that back corner, and CWC capitalizes on an error.
Hannah Abel's serve, just over the top of the net. Big swing from Vandenhoevel, tipped and kept alive in the back row. Hannah Abel just has to bump set it up front, and Kylie Beer a little touch shot in some open space. Kylie Beer doesn't always have to swing the hardest, but she can find a kill when it presents itself.
Richard Lamer saying, "Let's go Crusaders." These girls are amazing to watch. And Krista Vissers saying, "Let's go CWC." Looking good to start here, 18-16.
Back to Peterson in the back row. Up front for Vandenhoevel. She swings too far. A 3-point lead for the Crusaders, and we'll get the first timeout called by the Bobcats, 19-16. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live streams.
Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake offers Casasa Rewards checking accounts. All Casasa Rewards accounts include refunds on ATM withdrawal fees. When you meet the monthly qualification criteria, there's no monthly maintenance fee and no minimum balance requirement. Best of all, you get rewarded for things you probably do anyway, such as using your debit card and setting up a direct deposit. Discover the benefits of opening a Casasa Rewards checking account at Ergo Bank of Marquezan and Fox Lake.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupons's Piggly Wiggly. Buy one boneless beef chuck roast at $8.49 per pound. The porterhouse or T-bone steaks this week $7.99 per pound. Seedless red, green, or black grapes at $1.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks this week at 79 cents a pound, and all variety of muffins on sale this week too. Waupons's Piggly Wiggly, and shop cattails.
19-16 lead here for Central Wisconsin Christian as they continue to serve, and the first timeout called by either of these two teams was taken by the Bobcats. After that 30-second break, we'll see if they can continue to battle in this one. Hannah Abel's serve goes back row with it, just picked up by Vandenhoevel. Far side for Miley Vandenhoevel, picked up by Rice now. Kylie Beer, touch shot trying to find some open space, but the Bobcats not fooled. Kelsey Chrisman up at the line, a big swing, and it's really the first time we've seen her connect with one today.
And we saw it in the warm-ups. We talked about it. We saw Kelsey Chrisman swinging freely in the warm-ups. Said she's going to be dangerous, and the sophomore's got a pair of kills to start.
First time they've really gotten to her in transition, and she does not disappoint right down the line. She'll go back to the service line now. Good serve forces Abel down, and it just gets over the top of the tape off the hit from Boss. Vandenhoevel takes a big swing, but tipped. Far side for Beer now. Coming back up front. Vandenhoevel, another swing off the tip, and it falls. Back-to-back kills up front, and the Bobcats only down by one now.
Good job by Miley Vandenhoevel. Get the shot through the block, goes off the outside hand and falls to the floor. Good job from the Crusaders to even get that block back after that. The ball just barely goes over the tape.
Serve received by Rice. Kylie Beer, big swing off the tip, and it falls. Another kill for Kylie Beer, and she puts CWC only 5 points away from taking set one.
Katie Veldekamp saying, let's go CWC from Sheboygan. Claire Boss as well saying, you got it Crusaders, put it all on the line.
One of the best servers for this CWC team. Kylie Beer comes in at the line. Picked up by Peterson. Just dumped back over by Chrisman. A smart shot, but Abel was there to recover. Tenaple off the hit. Blocked at the net. Stays on the CWC side. Chrisman set in the middle. Fake swing by Vandenhoevel. It almost got me, but the Crusaders not fooled. 21-18. They lead by 3 now. What could be a crucial set one.
Kelsey Boss will pick up her first kill on that block.
Kylie Beer serve. A good one right back to Peterson in the middle. Set up for Miley Vandenhoevel. Big swing, but Rice is there with a nice dig. Abby Tenaple goes down the line. Vandenhoevel again. Hannah Abel keeps it alive. Tenaple will try again, but she goes to the net. Looks like she jumped just a little too late that time.
Found herself kind of in no man's land and went straight down with it, didn't find it cleanly. 21-19.
That will allow for Jenna Skelton to check back in for the Crusaders. And this one sent over by Naomi Millen. Tenaple, touch shot up front now. Fake swing, it's a big one, and a nice dig from Skelton in the back row. Tenaple will just do the same thing, and this one too far off of the hit from Chrisman. It'll be another point CWC, only 3 away from taking set one.
Now 3 Crusaders with 3 kills so far in this one. Tenaple, Beer, and Beist.
And that's exactly who you'd think it'd be. Lauren Rice's serve, the libero. Chrisman up front, big swing at the net. Blocked, but it falls out of play. The Bobcats come back with one.
It was blocked by Kate Westra, just fell out of bounds. And 22-20.
We knew we were going to have a close match today, but so far this one has not disappointed. Serve picked up by Tenaple. They'll try to go right back to her on the far side. Big swing, but a nice fist from Chrisman. CWC should have a free ball here. Setting up for Kate Westra, the set a little bit behind her, excuse me. Big swing there, kept alive for a moment, but into the official's chair. It'll be a kill for number 7, Ashlyn Vandenhoevel.
You see why these Vandenhoevels lead this team in kills. Both of them very good from the outside and the middle.
Served by Miley Vandenhoevel. Rice over to Skelton, pushed back over by Westra. Should be a free ball for Florence. Set up in the middle, play at the net, and they'll say she went into the net. It'll be a point for CWC.
Ashlyn Vandenhoevel underneath the net. Right call by that backside official. 23-21.
23-21 as Kate Westra goes over to the service line, but first we'll get a timeout from Florence. We'll be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's live stream.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyway Conference by following Flyway Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyway Focus Sports Report. Jordan King does such a fantastic job over there, doesn't he, Justin?
Oh, Jordan's awesome. Him and I just covered a game last night, Mayville WLA. What a game that was, a absolute barn burner, 28-21. Mayville moves on to level 3. Speaking of moving on to level 3, how about moving on to level 4? Oakfield moves on after they put the rout on Sevastopol yesterday, 38-0.
Yeah, just dominating the Pioneers all the way through. It was a fantastic game to be at if you were an Oakfield fan, and Dominic and I were there covering, and we were not disappointed. Big swing by Vandenhoevel at the net, and it falls after Kate Westra tried to keep it alive. A timeout from the Bobcats pays dividends as they are back within 1.
3 kills now for Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. Joins her, well, I would think, sister Miley Vanden Heuvel with 3 as well so far.
Back row for Scouten. Pushed up front this time. Knapel, big swing, but it falls back down. A big block up front there by number 12, Emily Wolski.
Wolski got her hands in a perfect position. Knocks that straight down, 23-23, and Knapel's going to burn a timeout.
We will step aside, hear from a couple more sponsors. When we come back, it's a nail-biter in set 1 for the sectional finals matchup. We'll be back.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of all of our young athletes and what they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones Investments is a proud supporter of sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs today by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
The Rock Golf Club combined.
Now, a special thank you to the fans listening to this broadcast on The Source. If you look up at that new Medical Center scoreboard, we are all tied at 23 apiece in set number 1. We knew it was going to be a close one, but we didn't think necessarily that it'd be this close, Justin.
Back and forth we go. Neither team really able to get any momentum.
Tipped back down, and the Crusaders can't find it. The Bobcats find themselves at set point here in set number 1.
4th kill for Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. And since they have gotten her more involved in this offense, they have come back, and Knapel's going to burn that second timeout.
Another timeout. We didn't have one for a long time, and now all 4 in a matter of minutes. Some more ads. We'll be back after this.
Experience with the unmatched beauty of the Waupun landscape. Originally built in 1927, many of the holes on the front 9 play as they were initially designed. Our seamless integration of friendly service and gorgeous natural surroundings is what will bring you back over and over. Bridges at the Rock is the perfect way to end your round. Join us for a relaxing atmosphere in a beautiful setting. Go online today and make a reservation. Better yet, swing out to the Bridges for a bite and a beverage. The Rock Golf Club, 700 County Park Road, Waupun, or call 920-324-2621.
The Bobcats find themselves at set point for set number 1 here in the sectional finals matchup between themselves and the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. A couple of timeouts called by head coach Dan Knapel, now looking to fire up his girls and battle back into this one. Set point serve comes back to Rice. Pushed over for Knapel. Big swing, goes back row with it. Up front this time, good set by DeMurray. Falls down and into another player. The Bobcats take set 1, 25-20 here of this sectional finals matchup.
Smart play by Chrisman. Picks up her 4th kill with a high tip. CWC not being able to get there in time, and they win 25-23 in set 1.
Yeah, definitely an interesting matchup there. It looked like Central Wisconsin Christian had that one coming down to the final part, but a couple of timeouts called by head coach Chrisman fired the girls back up, and they weren't able to recover. So we will step aside, run a few more ads, and when we come back, set 2 action.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or residential, you need a building that will last. You need Pino. Our experienced design build team will make your vision a reality. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to pinobuildings.com and you'll learn about the Pino difference. Pino, built better for future generations.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Whether you enjoy the sunshine of summer with boating, jet skiing, UTV riding, mowing lawn, gardening, or camping, enjoy the leaves falling in autumn, getting to that perfect nature walk or hunting, or enjoying the Wisconsin snowfall hiking, four-wheeling, snowmobiling, traveling across the state, or just driving up and down your driveway, call PT Tire and Service for all your automotive and recreational needs. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget-friendly vehicles ready for you. Here, you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
Welcome back to the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth. Got some stats for you from set one. 4 kills apiece for Kelsey Chrisman and Ashlyn Vandenheuvel. 3 from Miley Vandenheuvel with a pair of blocks. 3 kills and 3 blocks from Josie Bice. 3 kills and another 3 kills from Tenaple and Beer. CWC will start with the serve with Kylie Beer.
Serve into the net. The first service error in a long time for CWC, and it leads to a point early for the Bobcats.
1 in each set now for Kylie Beer to start. And not what you want, not an inauspicious start to this set.
That'll send Kelsey Chrisman, the sophomore. Her serve picked up front, and Tenaple will take a swing. She goes into the net as well. Back-to-back points for the Bobcats, coming out swinging.
Seen a couple times that Abby Tenaple has just not been able to get high point the ball enough and gone straight into the net with it. Now 2-0 lead for the Bobcats.
Kelsey Chrisman's serve, definitely a rainbow shot high up there. Big swing this time from Westra, and it falls to the feet of the Bobcats. The first point for CWC in set 2.
Half a second late on that block was the outside hitter in Demuri trying to get to that one, and it'll be a first kill of the day for Kate Westra.
Lauren Rice's serve goes cross court with it to Vandenheuvel. Up front this time, and a hit by number 3. That's Naomi Millen, excuse me. Doesn't matter as Josie Bice slams it down, and we're tied at 2.
Bice, I think 3 of her 4 kills now coming via the tip. She's got a block kill, and she's finding holes in the defense, and we're tied at 2.
Lauren Rice back with the serve. Libero to libero there. This time picked up by Chrisman, and a big swing from the middle by Demuri. Up front. Tenaple takes a swing blocked, and she'll just punch it right back over. Middle, Vandenheuvel, big swing. Lauren Rice, a bump set. Tenaple, open palm, cross court. Up front for Vandenheuvel again, but it's blocked by Beist. Lauren Rice down to a knee, and a missed swing there by Beist. It was a little too far in front of her. The Bobcats take advantage of some sloppy defense by the Crusaders.
Been a struggle. That first pass for the Crusaders has been a little bit errant to start today. See if they can clean that up.
Serve coming over the back row by Scouten. This time a big swing from Westra off of the hands of Millen, and we're tied at 3.
Good to see Kate Westra rolling here. A quiet first set, a pair of kills on 2 big swings with the left hand.
Speaking of Kate, she'll go back to that red line back there. Big windup for her. She will serve up and over. Up to Chrisman, a back set up front for Vandenheuvel. Off the tip, kept alive by Rice. Exactly what you want your libero to do, give your team a chance. Try another swing here from the middle, blocked at the net once again, and it falls. A couple of tall ladies up front for CWC getting it done.
That one's going to go to Hannah Abel. She had a block in the first set. She'll pick up a block kill in this one.
The initial one was Josie Bice to keep it alive, and then Hannah Abel doing a thing of her own. Kate Westra's serve up by 1 now. Goes to the middle. Chrisman set to the near side. Blocked back down up front once again.
Josie Bice once again. Have yourself a day. 5th block and 5th kill already.
Sammy Demuri on the swing.
Unofficially 5th block.
Yes. Kate Westra's serve. Cross court misplayed. It goes down as an ace. Not many of those today, Justin.
Not at all. Second one of the day, Lauren Rice had one earlier, but that one just nicked the tape, fooled the defender from Florence.
Kind of like a misdirection in hockey. Up front this time, trying to go for it was Demuri, but it was too far in front of her. It's now a 7-3 lead for CWC after the Bobcats came out swinging. Central Wisconsin has definitely battled back.
Good resiliency from CWC to battle back after kind of losing yourself that first set.
Quick set there by Chrisman, and she goes over the net. A good heads-up play.
Good job to stop the run there. It was 3-2 going into Kate Westra serving. A 5-0 run ends there.
That will send number 8, Miley Vandenheuvel, to the service line now for the Bobcats. She goes back row to Westra. Lauren Rice, a bump set up front. Tenaple, big swing, goes right back to Vandenheuvel in the back row. This time setting it up for DeMurray, and it will be point Bobcats.
DeMurray will get the kill. Couldn't get the hands cleanly from Josie Bice there. DeMurray's first kill of the day.
Vandenheuvel back-to-back times now from the service line. Looking to bring her team back into this one, still down by 2. In the middle for Beist, and a little miscommunication up front. The Bobcats, another point.
Ripped into the net from Beist. Just not enough underneath that one, 7-6.
Third consecutive serve now for Vandenheuvel. Bobcats on a run of their own, and as I say that, another service error, the 6th of the day, first of this set.
And the 2nd of the day on Miley Vandenheuvel, the sophomore.
Abby Tenaple, now the big junior, will go in to serve. Up by 2 still. Picked up in the back row. Pushing it up front now, miscommunication, and into the net off the swing of Ashlyn Vandenheuvel.
And that's one from Vandenheuvel. You just want to see her get it over. Give up the free ball. It doesn't matter. You're trying to drive shot that one and just not enough underneath it.
Tenaple goes far with her serve. Perfect placement, but an even better return here. Vandenheuvel does get this one over with a nice little touch shot. Kylie Beer on the far side, taking a swing at it. DeMurray up front, touch shot. Good save by Westra, but it will go outside of the antenna or possibly nick the antenna. Another point for the Bobcats.
Right call, but for CWC there, what you're seeing from the Bobcats is their first pass has been very good so far. CWC struggling with that first pass off a serve and anything getting returned.
Serve to Kylie Beer. Kate Westra back set to Hannah Abel, but it's slammed back down out of play. It'll be point CWC. They're the first 1 to 10.
Blocked by Ashlyn Vandenheuvel, just not straight down, a little bit out of bounds, and CWC will take that 10-7. Tibby will come in to serve.
The serving specialist, Elise Tibby, had a service error on her first one, but got it over her second attempt, and she's back in to try again. Big swing by Vandenheuvel in the middle, but a nice dig there from Kate Westra. Kylie Beer, touch shot right back over. Set for Chrisman. Kate Westra pushing it right back. In the middle, Chrisman taking a big swing. Natalie Laram is there. Up to Elise Tibby. Kylie Beer bumps it back to the Bobcats side. Trying to set it up again. Kept alive there on the dive from Tibby. And it's almost going to fall. Still going right back to the Crusaders side. This is where they thrive. Hannah Abel, touch shot, moves it back to the middle of the Bobcats side. Up front this time for Chrisman, has to change direction. Dunked back over. Good dig in the back row back there now. Chrisman, one more hit, blocked, and it falls out of play. The Bobcats come down with a point after a very long rally.
What a defensive effort from both teams. The dive from Laram to keep it alive, the dive from Tibby, dive on the far side from Miley Vandenheuvel with a one-arm dig, and Florence comes out victorious in that point to make it 10-8.
Ashley Peterson's serve goes libero to libero. In the middle, Kelsey Boss, big swing. Pushed right back over. Natalie Laram picks it up. In the middle, Kelsey Boss a little bit behind her, but she does some damage off the tip.
Goes right through the block, and Kelsey Boss with 2 massive swings from the middle there. They want to try to get her more involved in this offense.
Had a pretty quiet day so far, but when she's been in there, she's been successful. Hannah Abel into the net. Second service error of this second set for CWC, and that's something they limited in the first set, especially compared to Florence, but now lead it.
You look back at that first set, losing a set with 6 service errors from Florence. You feel like that one slipped away if you're CWC.
Serve goes to Lauren Rice, pushed over for Bosch. She'll take a swing at it, and it ends up in the middle. Kelsey Chrisman has to move back. Kylie Beer is there to recover. Speaking of her, she'll go back with a swing, and it falls on the side of the Bobcats. It'll be another point, CWC maintaining that 3-point lead.
Extended kill from Kylie Beer goes through the block and just couldn't keep it up. Or the Bobcats.
Kylie Beer's serve. Up and over to the middle, and it's an ace. Targeting the libero, and it was a fantastic serve. They just shorted her.
Dove down at that last possible second. And for Kylie Beer, she'll like that one. With a pair of service errors already, she'll pick up an ace.
Goes right back to Peterson. This one handles it no problem. Up front for Vanden Heuvel. Big swing off the tip. Kylie Beer just has to keep it alive, and it's too far into the net. Abby Tenapel tried her best, but wasn't much she could do with it.
You can see when Florence is in system and they can get Chrisman or one of the Vanden Heuvels to swing, it has been dominant so far tonight.
Kelsey Chrisman serve back to Rice. Set up in the middle for Boss. Goes cross court, and it clips the line. We talked about Kelsey Boss getting involved. There you go.
Kelsey Boss, she's a catalyst in this offense. She may not have a ton of kills all the time, but she swings hard. She's great in the middle, and when she's going, this team is much better.
Lauren Rice up front. Vanden Heuvel, big swing, tipped at the net. Combo of Beist and Tenapel. They'll get a hand on it up front again. Hannah Abel setting up Tenapel on the far side. She goes back to Peterson now. Kelsey Chrisman swinging it this way to DeMurray, and she goes into the net. It is now a 5-point CWC lead. We'll see when that first timeout comes from head coach Chrisman.
It all starts with Josie Beist at the net. She has now 6 blocks on the day.
Yeah. Just something she was fantastic with in the semi-sectional final the other night. Vanden Heuvel, big swing, finds some space.
You don't see many sophomores that swing like that. Miley Vanden Heuvel will pick up her first kill of this set, her 4th of the day.
Yeah, big swing, and she put it in the perfect spot, right? Everybody was kind of drifting towards us to this near side of the court, and she just punches it back the other way. Swing here off the hands of Westra. Kind of off the side of her hand, but it was pretty effective as CWC is getting a free ball. Tenapel, big swing, but a good dive from Chrisman to keep it alive. Should be another one here if CWC wants it. To the middle this time, Beist just a little bit behind her. She can't get a full swing. Vanden Heuvel, touch shot right back up to Abel. It goes right over and into the official once again. It will be a point for Florence.
Overpass is going to get knocked down 9 times out of 10, especially when you got the height in the middle. Miley Vanden Heuvel knocks down another kill back-to-back for her.
Serve to the back row for Schouten. Pushed up by Beist, blocked the net, back on the CWC side now. Tenapel takes a swing at it down the line, and they'll say it's in.
I think we had Emily Wolski into the net was the call there.
I couldn't necessarily see it. I had the beam in front of me here. Nonetheless, it's 16-12 now for CWC as Kate Westra goes to the line. Kelsey Chrisman back set, big swing by Vanden Heuvel. They'll say, was it off the tip? Yes, they will. CWC did not think so as they let that one fall. They are not pleased with the call.
Thought it was the tape. 16-13. This has been pretty much within 3 points the majority of this set.
Serve going back row. Rice just gets it up front. And a nice keep alive there by Abel. Good set from Chrisman. Swing from Vanden Heuvel, excuse me. And now Abel will take a swing at it. Miley Vanden Heuvel again. Excuse me, that's Ashlyn. Westra pushes it right back. They'll try for DeMurray this time. Goes back row, but it's too far. Central Wisconsin Christian, 17-13 lead.
A couple swings from DeMurray have been deep. She hasn't been able to find a consistent swing. That's set a little bit errant coming from the far side in Emily Wolski.
Abby Tenapel's serve. Back row. Pushed up front. DeMurray with the set and the swing by Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. Overpass, slam back to the CWC side. They'll try for Kylie Beer. Touch shot, but it's way up there and gives the Bobcats plenty of time. Tip back down, And we'll get a call here, point CWC.
Good call, went off the tape. That was 4 from the side of the Bobcats. They're down 5, 18-13, and they're going to use their timeout.
We will step aside, be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Mackay Ackerman and Justin Schwartz-Miller up here in the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth.
WDS Construction started in 2005 by Ben Westra, a fourth-generation contractor and CWC alum. WDS offers commercial construction in the cold storage, educational, food, industrial, hospitality, medical, and retail markets. Across the nation, WDS provides a better construction experience from groundbreaking to grand opening. And here in its home state, WDS wishes the CWC Crusaders a safe and successful season.
At Warner Harmson, we believe your home should be as comfortable as it is beautiful. From timeless classics to today's latest trends, we carry quality furniture to fit any room that's built to last. With hometown service, affordable prices, and dependable delivery, Warner Harmson makes loving your space feel easy. Visit warnerharmson.com to view our comfortable, quality, and stylish furniture today.
Welcome back as Abby Tenaple leads us off from the line. She'll go too far. Timeout worked from head coach Chrisman as it forces a service error on the side of CWC.
That is now the 3rd of this set from CWC.
Yeah, kind of the flip side of that coin from what we saw earlier in set 1. Sammy DeMurray with the serve. Goes back to the CWC side. Back set by Westra. Hannah Abel puts a hand on it. Chrisman, big swing, back row, kept alive by Rice. And a good dive there by Laram, but nobody is there to back it up.
Kelsey Chrisman with 6 kills already. 3 in each set.
Sammy DeMurray continues from that line, goes right back to Rice. Up front this time, Westra, big swing by Bice to the back row. There's Chrisman again, trying to go back with it. Catches Rice off guard, but she's able to keep it in play as Kylie Beer pushes it over. Set up in the middle, Vanden Heuvel will clip the line. Bobcats on a 3-0 run after the timeout now. Bringing us back within 2 as we get a player tying their shoe out there. DeMurray served. She's targeting Rice. Kylie Beer, far side, big swing off the tip, but a nice dig in the back row by Vanden Heuvel. Pushed back to Laram. Up front, Westra. Set on the far side, and Kylie Beer has to make an adjustment. She just can't get there. The set was not great.
The sets have been errant. After that timeout, the sets have not been great from CWC. Haven't been able to get a clean swing on anything.
Back within 1 of the Bobcats, they are rallying. Back set, Hannah Abel, big swing, but a nice dig. Kept alive, and the hit will come over. CWC needs something here. Big swing by Beist, but it's not enough. Chrisman goes cross court. Laram keeps it alive. Lauren Rice moves her way back, and this one's got to get over. It does. Setting it up in system. Big swing tipped at the net. They will try it again. This one goes back row too far. And CWC finally comes back with a point, having to rally for that one though.
The defensive effort from Florence has absolutely baffled me. They are diving around the effort all over the court. Both teams are diving everywhere and using their feet trying to get something rolling.
Chrisman, big swing tipped at the net, kept alive on CWC side. Kylie Beer goes to the middle of the court, and it falls. She's been electric from that far side today, Justin.
Finally, we get a good set from Hannah Abel and or Kate Westra, and right in the middle of the floor. Not a ton on it, but Kylie Beer finds the hole in the defense.
Brings back in the serving specialist, number 6, Elise Tibby. Goes to the middle of the court, set up by DeMurray. Chrisman, big swing tipped and kept alive. It's been very crucial for this offense so far. And as I say that, the Bobcats come back down and do the same thing, except this time it's a block kill.
Emily Wolski with a block kill, gets up and stuffs Kylie Beer on the far side.
Back within 2, Ashley Peterson. heading back to that red line. Libero to libero action. Hannah Abel goes up front. Kylie Beer trying to put it in some space, but they were ready for it. Chrisman, big swing off the tip, kept alive and outside of the antenna. Another point for Florence, and they're back within one once again.
Chrisman has been dominant in this set. 4 kills for her, and she's got her team right back in it at 20-19.
Serve just over the top of the net. Set in the middle. Big swing by Boss, and it falls. We talk about how important Kelsey Boss has been. Well, there you go.
3rd kill of this set, 4th today. When she's in and she's in that middle, I'd be setting it to her every time because it's working.
She has looked very crisp and very clean today. Hannah Abel, big serve, back to the libero Peterson. Up front this time for Kelsey Chrisman. Hits the ground, another kill for Chrisman. Talk about somebody looking electric, there you go.
5th kill and 8th of the day. A set to remember for Kelsey Chrisman. Unofficially.
Serve to the middle, misplayed by Larum. It's an ace, and we're tied at 21. I expect to see a timeout coming from Tenaple real soon, and as I say it, there it is. You're listening to Mackay Ackerman, Justin Schwartz-Miller, a couple of helpers being Lily and Shelby down on the court. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also...
All square at 21 apiece, set number 2, as Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel goes back for the Bobcats. Big swing, hit off from Rice, and it's misplayed. Back-to-back aces even after the timeout, and the Bobcats that much closer to taking set 2 and having a stranglehold on this sectional final.
22-21, and the Bobcats have been rolling ever since that first timeout.
Goes right to Larum. She'll target her again. Over to Kylie Beer. Touch shot putting him some space, but Chrisman is there. Right back to her big swing. Lauren Rice keeps it alive. Larum back there. Abel's got to get it over, and she does. Free ball for the Bobcats. Setting it up in system. Tipped at the net, and now it's a free ball for CWC. Looking for a good set. Boss in the middle, right behind her. Almost falls, but it comes right back to him. They will try it again, this time for Kylie Beer on the far side. Off the top of the tape, and they'll say it's too many hits on the side of CWC. And head coach Tenaple again upset about it.
From what I saw, I think it was the right call. It looked like it was off the tape.
And it looks like the line judge said he had a tip at first.
And if that's the case, it will be a replayed point, and it'll stay 22-21. He's making a slow walk.
He looks like he wasn't necessarily sure about it.
Yep.
And they will call it a tip, so it'll be a replayed point. The Bobcats will go back to 22. Oh, I pressed the wrong button there. The Bobcats will go back to 22, and we will replay it. See if the Crusaders can take advantage. Still down by 1. Back row to Lauren Rice. Up front, back set this time. Boss, big swing, and it falls. Kelsey Boss, her fourth kill of set number 2, 5th total for today.
Feed the hot hand. Don't want to pull her out. Keep her in there. She's been excellent in set 2, 5th of the day. We're tied at 22.
Kylie Beer, arguably the best server on this Crusaders team, and that'll see why. It falls down, and the Crusaders take a 1-point lead now.
Extended ASAF, an errant first pass from the back row, and Florence going to burn their timeout.
We will step aside. Be back in 30 seconds on Radio Plus in cooperation with Jeff's Live.
In the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email Crusader Boosters, CWC.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Bowwing Implement is your John Deere Gator headquarters with a full inventory of new John Deere Gators for every interest and need. And they've got special deals, but only through November 2nd. Low rate financing for qualified applicants, and be sure to take advantage of up to $3,000 cash off on select models. 2-, 4-, and 6-wheel drive, and lots of attachments for fun and to get the work done. Bowwing Implement in Waupun and Beaver Dam, you're a full-line John Deere dealer and John Deere Gator headquarters. But hurry, these deals will end.
Callie Beer looking to close out set number 2 for the Crusaders and even this matchup at 1 set apiece. 2 points left to go for her to do that. She goes cross court with her serve. Up by Chrisman. A big swing by Vanden Heuvel. Tipped, kept alive, but they'll say it was a double hit, possibly even a lift. And we're tied at 23.
Naples trying to argue was off the wrist, but it is okay, 23 up. I mean, you have to find a little bit of resiliency here.
Kelsey Chrisman's serve. Back row by Rice. Up front, Kelsey Boss blocked, and Rice kicks it back over. Vanden Heuvel pushes it back, but Rice is there. Over to Abby Tenapel now. Big swing off of the tip. Into the net. Staying alive by Peterson, but a point goes to CWC.
Right call. Off the tape, they'll say it's 4 Crusaders with set point trying to battle back here. Student section is fired up.
Set point, 24-23. Lauren Rice's serve goes back to Vanden Heuvel. Chrisman, just a little touch set, and it falls. We'll be tied at 24 apiece, and we're going to extra points here in set 2.
6 kills in this set for Kelsey Chrisman. Second time she has dumped in 2 on a little quick set. It has worked perfectly both times.
Both student sections getting hyped. The fans on their feet. Back row, this time picked up by Schouten. Set to the middle. Josie Bice, big swing, but it's too far outside. The Bobcats 1 point away from taking set 2.
This Bobcats team will just not go away. They were down just much as 5 in this set, and now set point for them.
Back row, picked up by Rice. Over to the far side, Tenapel puts a swing on it, but Chrisman is there. Should be a free ball here for CWC, and they need to capitalize. Quick set there by Westra. Big swing, too far. We're tied at 25. I thought it might have been the wrong play by Westra there to quick set it instead of setting it up. It ended up working out in the CWC Crusaders' favor, but we're still tied at 25.
A quick little slide play in the middle for Miley Vanden Heuvel, just a little bit too much on it.
Westra, big rainbow set. Into the seats, it's an ace for Kate Westra. And she gives her team a huge lift. Set point here.
Third ace of the day for Kate Westra. She normally just kind of gets a high arcing serve with enough spin on it that can awkwardly go off of somebody's arm.
Set point here for Kate Westra and the Crusaders. Big rainbow serve. It's an overpass. Dunk back down, but Chrisman is there. Yelling at her teammates to get it going. It should be a free ball here for CWC. Tenapel. Big swing off of the hands of Chrisman. Kept alive. This one's got to get over. It does. Schouten picks it up in the back row. Back set. Abel. Chrisman up front now. DeMurray will take a swing off of the tip and into the net. They'll say she went under. It will be a point for the Bobcats, and we're tied at 26.
Right call by this Hup official here. Her knee was underneath, and Tenapel's arguing a double earlier in that rally. 26 up we are here in set 2. What a battle.
26 all. Bobcats have control of the serve. We'll see if they can do something with it. It's a service error. Only the second of this second set after the first set was riddled with them. But that is a costly one as it gives the Crusaders set point once again.
And that is the second of this set on Miley Vanden Heuvel. That is her third of the day already. Another set point for CWC.
Abby Tenapel's serve. It's an overpass. Missed attempt by Beer there, and Lauren Rice misplays it now. Crusaders just can't capitalize here.
And they might have even got away with one as Beist might have stepped underneath the net anyways. 27 all.
back and forth we go. Serve picked up by Rice. Set by Westra. Slam by Beist. And right back to the CWC side now. Westra goes far side for Beer this time. She'll put it in the middle. Kylie Beer finds some open space. And for the, third or fourth time this set now, CWC has set point.
Another set point. You got to find a way to capitalize in this situation. Now at least Tibby, the service specialist, coming in to serve.
You need one here from the specialist. Set point at 28-27. Tibby goes back row. Does it clip the line? No, it's too far. The second error of Elise Tibby's day, and we're tied at 28.
That is a missed opportunity for the Crusaders. A timely error, 28 up. It'll send Ashley Peterson, the libero, back to serve for the Bobcats.
Both teams have had ample opportunities in this second set, but neither of them wanting to take advantage right now. Things go quiet out there on the court as we'll get some discussion between the two middle officials. Good reminder here as they talk. When you're not watching games on Radio Plus or Jeff's live streams, find the latest scores and top performers from the Flyweight Conference by following Flyweight Focus on Facebook, Instagram, and X. And stay up to date with the latest conference news every morning with the Flyweight Focus Sports Report.
I think we were having some rotational questions and making sure everything was correct.
And it looks like we will be all set. 28 apiece. Ashley Peterson back to the line. Goes to Rice, the libero in the back row. Kate Westra has to move back to set it. Kylie Beer, big swing off the tip. Crispin's there to keep it alive. Set right back to her. Big swing. And they'll call a violation up front. They'll say Hannah Abel was somewhere in that net. And now it's set point for the Bobcats.
Ashley Peterson trying to close this one out. Only the second time the Bobcats have had a chance to close it out, but Tenaple's going to burn his timeout.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
29-28. We'll see if the Bobcats can finally take advantage in set number 2 and close this one out. If they do so, CWC has a lot of work to do to gain back in this one.
And they've been there. They've had their opportunities in both sets to close it out. 4 or 5 set points for them already in this one. And Florence has done a great job battling and keeping it tied.
Ashley Peterson serve on set point. Back to Rice. Abel up to Kylie Beer. Touch shot. Does it get the pancake? Chrisman says it'll stay alive. Kylie Beer pushes it back row this time for Peterson. This one up to the net, and it gets right back over. Westra setting it up in the middle, miscommunication, and that will do it. The Bobcats take set number 2, 30-28. Devastating there for the Crusaders, who had so many opportunities, but they've got to regroup here in this 3-minute period and come back and win the next 3 if they want a chance at moving to state. We'll take a break, let them regroup, and be back for set 3 action in a matter of a moment.
Feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Protect your New Holland equipment and optimize your performance in the field with genuine New Holland maintenance products. New Holland oils and filters are designed specifically for New Holland equipment so you can achieve our high performance standards in the field. And by choosing genuine New Holland maintenance products, you'll not only protect your equipment, you'll also boost its performance and productivity. Visit Waupun Equipment Company, also in Watertown, and see for yourself why genuine New Holland oils and filters are the right choice for your equipment.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Joint or spine pain holding you back from the activities you love? Exhausted from relying on pain medications? Dreading the thought of steroid shots or invasive surgery? At New Medical Center, we believe in tapping into your body's own natural healing abilities. Our cutting-edge regenerative treatments use your body's own natural biologics to repair and restore damaged tissues. Visit us online at newmedicalctr.com. That's New Medical Center, 920-324-9899.
Precision engineering. Rigorous attention to detail. A Bryant Evolution heating system is so well designed, it's as much of a joy to install as it is to use.
Good to go.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
A special thank you to the fans listening to this broadcast on The Source. We are Mackay Ackerman and Justin Schwartz-Miller, joining you up here in the National Exchange Bank and Trust broadcast booth for set number 3. The Bobcats of Florence lead this one 2-0, and the Crusaders have a lot of work to do to get back into this one.
Either set could have went either way. CWC definitely had their opportunities, leading late in both sets, not able to close things out. And if you're looking back at this, you think it should be at least 1-1, and you could be up 2-0.
Yeah, just not being able to close out sets. The CWC team hasn't done it tonight, and it's what's led to them being down 0-2 now, because Florence has taken advantage in those later stages of the sets, especially when CWC is led as much as by 5 in both of the sets.
And you're looking at this right now. If you're a CWC fan, you're at least a little bit hopeful of the fact that both these sets have been close.
Yep.
And if they're this tight and they continue to be this tight, there's a good chance you find your way back into this.
Combo of Rice and Abel in the backcourt to pick that one up. Swing by Kylie Beer. Kelsey Chrisman, who's been all over the court, digs under it, but hit into the net by Murray. The first point of set 3 will go to the Crusaders, looking to get out to a good start.
If you're the Crusaders, this is a race, as I say, the race to 15 is what they call it in the beginning of the set. You have to win that race, and you have to win it big.
Kylie Beer serve. Powerful one off the hands of Peterson. Another ace for Kylie Beer, her 3rd of the day.
And the student section fired up. Got to get them going here. Get this team a little bit of energy.
They need a kick to get them going. Beer going right back to Peterson. Why not if it worked the first time? Swing from Vandenheuvel in the middle off the hands of Abel. And a nice kill there by the senior.
From the back row off that 10-foot line. Good swing from Ashlyn Vandenheuvel.
Sends Naomi Millen, the junior, to the line. Just over the top of the net, dug out there by Scouten. Pushed back over to the Bobcats side. Vandenheuvel in the middle, and he'll say it was out. Good kill attempt, almost caught the line.
Just missed. Lauren Rice will go back to serve.
Up by 2. Lauren Rice's serve. Back row, picked up in the middle. Chrisman coming up front to DeMurray. Far side now, Abby Tenaple hasn't been involved too much. DeMurray another swing, blocked at the net, finds its way back over, but Bice sends it right back. Quick set there, we've seen it all night from Chrisman. And a shot by Hannah Abel, who's fired up, goes cross court to the back where nobody is standing.
Kate Westra actually with the
I'm
left
sorry.
hand goes all the way into that back corner. Good job recognizing that Naomi Millen wasn't going to be able to get there.
Sends Lauren Rice back to the line. Big swing by DeMurray, and it falls.
Murray with a kill in back-to-back sets. Good swing, just went right off the top of the tape and rolled over.
Still down by 2 are the Bobcats, but getting some momentum early in set 3 now. Back row this time to Scouten. Pushed up front for Tenaple. Swing from about the 10-foot line. Into the net, just over the net, tipped, and it falls to the feet of Kate Westra. It'll be another point and another kill for DeMurray.
Westra didn't get her hands on it cleanly. Just a half a second late to the net. DeMurray gets it through the block.
Second kill of this set, this young set, for Sammy DeMurray. Back row. Scouten has to change her hands. Tenaple once again, trying to feed her, goes cross court, and a good dig, but it goes under the net. And a kill for Abby Tenaple.
Nothing in that second set from Abby Tenaple. You have to find a way to get your best player going.
Yep. Was out a couple of games earlier in this playoffs. I believe she sprained her MCL is what I heard it was. But back to full health. As the hit this time goes out of play, another point there for the Crusaders.
Went outside the antenna, makes it 6-3.
We have seen the Crusaders with early leads, though, in the sets, just like we talked about, not able to close them out. Good effort to get this one back to CWC's side. Westra set for the far side. Tenaple, big swing, going back row. And we'll get a call at the net. It'll be a point Crusaders as number 25, Quinn Cassidy, went under.
It was Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel, 7.
Oh yeah, not 25.
Yeah, I'm helping you out.
Don't worry, I would have got it. Not really, but I appreciate it. Speaking of Vanden Heuvel, takes a big swing, but Josie Bice sends it back. Westra, back set, Abel into the net.
Just a little bit too far in front of Hannah Abel on the set from Kate Westra. When you thought CWC could start pulling away a little bit, make it 8-4, maybe get them thinking about taking that timeout early, just can't find a way to get away from this Florence team.
Yeah, something we haven't seen yet from either side have been timeouts early in the sets. Tenaple, off of the side of her hand, it's a miss swing, and back within 2 of the Bobcats. The student section for Florence informing Abby Tenaple and company that there happens to be a net there.
There is.
Very observant. 7-5, off the hands of Rice, and it's an ace. 3 consecutive now.
Good swing from Sammy DeMurray on the serve. A rocket right off the hands of Lauren Rice.
7-6. Back row, Scouten picks it up. Set for Tenaple. Kind of in front of her, a little touch shot off the tip, and it falls anyway.
Goes off the hands of Wolski, and a smart play, not being able to hit that cleanly, finds that inside hand and falls to the floor.
Some more height via Kylie Beer checking back in for the Crusaders. Now with the serve. Tenaple goes cross court. Up front, DeMurray chases for it. Chrisman, a big swing, but it's too far. And she's very adamant that there was a tip on the side of CWC, but to no avail from the official.
Normally you can hear them, and I did not hear that one.
Middle this time, picked up, DeMurray. A set for Chrisman, touch shot, dunk back down. Goes back row with it, but once again too far.
The presence of Josie Bice at the net again causes an error on the swing from Florence.
CWC once again back up by 4. Tenaple's serve back row to Vanden Heuvel. Up front this time, Chrisman will just give it a little touch shot. Kate Westra has to pump it back. Chrisman tries again, big swing off the tip. Abby Tenaple keeps it alive. Kylie Beer with the swing now. Back row off the hands, and it goes out of play. one has to beg the question. It could have been too far, but nonetheless, it was a tip.
Off the arms of Miley Vanden Heuvel in the back row. CWC now up to a 5-point lead.
Good run here from Tenaple at the line. Almost an ace there. It's an overpass, and you know what? It is an ace. And there's a timeout, an early one, the earliest we've seen today from Florence. We'll step aside, take it with them as the Crusaders have a 12-6 lead over the Florence Bobcats here in set 3.
For over 120 years, Bristol Morgan Bank has served central Wisconsin communities. We're still here, not just as your financial partner, but as a community partner. Communities change over time. They grow, your business grows, your family priorities change. This is why, over the years, we've adapted to the needs of our customers, offering digital tools for convenience, scheduling in-person appointments where and when it works for you, designing products to impact your financial future, because that's what community banks do.
Coal Oil and Propane is committed to establishing and upholding lasting relationships with our respected customers. We pledge to provide exceptional and reliable service, exceeding your expectations, and are dedicated to continuous improvement, embracing and driving change to better serve you. Whether you need service for residential, commercial, or agricultural, Coal Oil and Propane has you covered. Our goals are simple: great products, competitive pricing, and reliable service. Contact
12-6 lead here for the Crusaders off of a nice run from Abby Tenaple at the service line. We'll see if the Bobcats can put a stop to it after their timeout. A little bit of miscommunication, but the ball finds their way back to Florence's side of the court. Kind of an overpass play at the net, and it's bounced right back down by Josie Beist.
Block kill for Beist, and she is now one away in the block department from double digits today. Unofficially, officially.
Unofficially, officially. Love that phrase. Tenaple, cross court, back row. Chrisman just has to take a swing at it from midcourt. Westra, far side, Kylie Beer, big swing, tipped at the net, staying on CWC's side for now. Hannah Abel moves back. Try Chrisman on the near side again. Tipped at the net, Tenaple's there to recover. Josie Beist petitioning for a carry, and they will get that call.
Tight play at the net there. It's been called multiple times today, and you're not going to get away with it.
Head coach Dan Tenaple, once again, not very happy with the call. And he'll send his libero, Lauren Rice, to go check with the official. As number 13, Natalie Larum, waits to check in. And CWC, both the fans, the players, coaches, none of them happy with this decision.
And again, you have to find a way to be resilient. The couple times that this has happened, they've fallen. You have to find a way to stay up and keep your team composed.
Still up by 6 are the Crusaders. Make it 5, though, off the hitting error from Westra there. And I think the biggest problem with CWC today, besides them not being able to finish late in sets, I feel like they've gotten in their heads quite a bit. A lot of arguing with the officials today. A lot of calls necessarily haven't went their way, but they haven't had the resiliency to bounce back from it so far. This one into the net, though, just miscommunication all over the place from Florence.
And I think that's caused by Josie Beist at the net.
Oh, of course.
The way she's been today, getting up and being efficient at the net with her blocking style, it has caused Florence to have some communications on balls that are close to the net.
Elise Tibby just over the net, a nice serve. It's an overpass, dunked back down by Boss. Peterson bumps it back to CWC's side. Westra set in the middle of Boss once again, a big swing, and it clips the corner. Kelsey Boss has been nothing short of fantastic when she's played.
And it's now her 6th kill. She had 4 in that last set. And when she's in and she comes in the middle for Josie Beist, there's no hole there.
Yeah. No, I mean, Josie, they have filled the middle so well tonight for CWC. Chrisman, overpass, trying to move for it, but misplayed on the near side from Hannah Abel.
Have to find a way to knock that down and capitalize on an overpass. Florence feels like they got away with one. They could have been down 8.
Instead, they only find themselves down 6. Looking to climb their way back into this one slowly but surely. Serve from Vanden Heuvel, picked up by Rice. Hit in the middle, and Kelsey Boss, a rare mistake tonight.
And we saw that earlier from Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel at the time, you have to just get that over. You can't drive shot that into the net. Just bump it over, take the free ball, and get reset defensively.
And that's exactly why, because CWC can make mistakes like that. But they're not going to have a chance to do that when you don't even get it back over. Speaking of not getting it back, the Bobcats can't get it off of the hit from Kylie Beer, and they reclaim their 6-point lead.
CWC hasn't found a way to get a clean swing for Kylie Beer. She's only kind of been placing shots, hasn't been able to open it up just yet.
Been more focused towards the middle of the court where they've had a lot of success, but it really does help when Kylie Beer's at her best over there. She'll take a swing at it, but it's sent back down. Kylie Beer now has to push it right back. In the middle, just kidding, near side for Chrisman off the tip, and another kill for the big senior, for the big sophomore, Kelsey Chrisman.
That is double digits for Kelsey Chrisman, her 10th of the day. Tools that one off the outside hand of the block.
And she will go back to the line just off the top of the tape, kept alive by Rice. It's a nice dig, but they'll call a net violation from, looks like Kate Westra.
And crawling their way back once again, Florence down to 4.
Kelsey Chrisman sends it over. Abel up to Westra. Boss, cross court, good dig over there by Chrisman. Vanden Heuvel sends it right back to CWC's side. We'll see if Kylie Beer can get a good swing, and she does. Off the tip up front, another kill for Kylie Beer.
Gets that one to go off the block. Back to 5. CWC got to find a way to get themselves deep into this set with a 5 or more point lead. It hasn't worked when they've had a 2 or 3 point lead late in the set.
Kylie Beer, good serve, and it's an ace. Her 5th of the day. We talked about her arguably being one of the best servers on this CWC team, and today she's proving it. 18-12 now. Just over the net once again, targeting the libero Peterson. Big swing by Vanden Heuvel, pumped backside, but a nice dig. It's not going to matter. CWC up by 7 now, and Justin, we talked about it. I think this is the key. We have seen CWC get to the later portions of this set, but then they fall because they're only up by 2 or 3. Right now, they're carrying into this timeout up 19-12. We'll take it with them. Be back in 30 seconds.
Oil and propane for all your fuel and lubricant needs. Trust Coal Oil and Propane.
Welcome to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse. Here at Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, we are proud to provide South Central Wisconsin with the most beautiful flowers and freshest fruits and vegetables. In the fall, we have many varieties of squash and pumpkins, to just name a few. We are also proud to offer one-of-a-kind gifts like hanging baskets, iron hangers, decorative planters, and concrete statuary. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook for more info and pictures. So come on out to Hooksha's Marketing Greenhouse, located on Highway A between Fox Lake and Randolph, and you'll be glad you did.
19-12. Crusaders looking to close out the first set of their day. Currently down no sets to 2. And the Florence Bobcats have a lot of work to do to come back in set 3.
And either way you look at this, if you're a Crusaders fan, you could be potentially having a sweep here if things went the right way in those first 2 sets. But you have to close this out.
Correct.
There's no turning back now. No. You got to win. You got to win in straight sets to finish.
Like we talked about, they have to get out of their own heads. Forget about the first 2 sets. Worry about the next 3. Chrisman setting it up in the middle. Big swing by Vanden Heuvel, and it will fall off the tip. Bobcats come out swinging after the timeout.
I haven't heard much of Miley Vanden Heuvel in this set, and she'll get a kill there.
Sends Naomi Millen back to the red line. Down by 6 still. A lot of work to do. Goes back row, hit by a couple of different players. And Kate Westra will punch it over. They'll say a net violation, though, on Kate Westra.
It's the right call. Kelsey Boss is a little fired up about it, but she stepped underneath the net.
Back within 5 now are the Bobcats.
Good chime to check into the chat. Senora Koyman saying, let's go Crusaders.
TeNapel keeping it alive. Hit back over by Boss. Up front this time. Should be a free ball here for CWC. They're setting it up for TeNapel. Big swing, but she goes into the net.
G6 saying reverse sweep. CWC plays, dig in and fight for it, Crusaders. Now all of a sudden, 3-point swing, back down to 4. You have to wonder how long Tenaple lets this go before he burns that timeout.
Overpass by Lauren Rice, a rare one from the libero. But into the net, and CWC gets away with one there.
It was tipped down at the net by the block of Westra and Kelsey Boss.
And a little bit of miscommunication there on the rotation side, but Lauren Rice gets things squared away as she serves with her team up by 5. Swing by DeMurray. Good dig by Rice. Dumped back over by Josie Beist. Finds herself in the right spot at the right time.
What a smart time to go over and 2 from Josie Beist. Catches the rotation from Florence off guard and dumps it in there. Crusaders back up 6.
Lauren Rice goes with the rainbow serve this time. Pushed back over by Crispin, but Rice is all over it. Big swing by Tenaple across court. Too far.
Just cut it a little bit too hard. It was almost straight cross court. A little bit too far. Stays a 5-point game.
They've maintained this 5 to 6 point lead for most of this set, though. We'll see if the Crusaders can get it back. Tenaple up front. Back to Abel. Over to Westra, she'll hit it over. Coming right back to him now, scouting out of the back row. Abel, set in the middle. Josie Beist off of the tip, kept alive. Trying one of their own, a touch shot, and a nice dig attempt there from Abel, but it's an even better kill up front from the Bobcats.
Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel. They've kept both Vanden Heuvels relatively quiet in this set. And on 4-point set, Miley Vanden Heuvel go back to serve.
Tenaple, they'll go right back to her on the far side, just over the top of the tape, and she finally gets a good swing off of a fantastic set.
Got it right off that top of the tape, falls in the middle of the floor, back to a 5-point game.
Exactly where they want to be. We'll see if they can finally close one out. Vanden Heuvel from the back row, they'll go right up to Ashlyn. Rice. Westra, far side, Tenaple, big swing, and it falls at the feet of the Bobcats. It is now 23-17, and we'll see how long head coach Teresa Chrisman goes with her final timeout.
The Crusaders have been feeding Abby Tenaple, and she's been connecting.
Chrisman, back row, up front for Vanden Heuvel. Lauren Rice, another overpass, and she will pay. Sammy DeMurray, they are no problem.
Third kill of the set for DeMurray. And somebody was bound to get an overpass to go. Every overpass today has not been killed down. DeMurray put that one down with authority.
Serve coming right back to Scout, and she's played a lot of minutes today comparatively to what we've seen all season. Chrisman, big swing on the near side, and it falls to the feet of the Crusaders this time. Back within 4 are Florence.
We have a 23-19 Mackay. I've really been waiting to say it.
I know you have. Thought you were pointing at the student section.
No.
Serve over to Scouten. Abel comes back to pick it up. Tenaple, touch shot off of the tip. And it goes right back to the Crusaders' side. Trying to set it up once again for her. And misplayed on the set there. Crusaders 1 point away now.
I'll call that one a ball don't lie, because I think on the far side, you got away with a double from Emily Wolski. Looked like she double hit that one, and it's 24-19.
Set point for the Crusaders, looking to battle back into this matchup. Abby Tenaple's serve. Goes back row to Chrisman. Up front now, set for Vanden Heuvel. Touch shot, finds some space. Nobody was there.
Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel has dumped in 3 or 4 of those already today. Lauren Rice caught in no man's land, or no ladies' lands. Not able to get to that one.
Ashley Peterson, the libero now. Down by 4, it's still set point for the Crusaders. They'll go back to Natalie Laram. Miscommunication with her and Lauren Rice, and it ends up being an ace from Peterson.
When they've been down late and gotten late into these sets, the serves have always come from Ashley Peterson.
And we'll get a timeout called from head coach Dan Tenaple. Sorry to cut you off there. Just had so much of a lead. Now they come down to it, and you don't want to be the one taking the timeout. We'll see what they can do. Get the ladies fired back up.
Katie's Log Cabin is a great place to stop for lunch or dinner. Grab one of the daily specials or check out the full menu. Katie's Log Cabin specials include Tuesday is pizza, Wednesday is wings, Thursday is a rotating special, Friday and Saturday is fish fry. Saturday is also prime rib, and Sunday is a broasted chicken dinner. Not in the mood for a special? Katie's has you covered with full menu options: appetizers, salads, wraps, pizzas, and sandwiches. Katie's Log Cabin Restaurant in Oakfield. Life is better at the cabin.
Happy fall, y'all. Hi, this is Jackie with All Phase Heating, Cooling, and Geothermal, serving Dodge, Fond du Lac, Marquette, and Green Lake counties. Fall is a time for a whole home duct and dryer vent clean. We'll take care of what can't be seen. Removing dust? For us, that's a must. And a reminder, get on a furnace maintenance.
24-21. Still Crusaders set point, but Ashley Peterson and company have control for the Bobcats at the moment. Serve goes back to Rice. Far side for Kylie Beer. Big swing, and it's off the tip. The Crusaders finally win a set. It took them 3, but they climb back into this one, and we will at least see set number 4.
Student section fired up. Finally, the Crusaders get a set point to go. We'll at least see 4 sets. Kylie Beer has 9 kills on the day, her 3rd of that set.
Just fantastic, and honestly, I think it's exactly what the Crusaders needed to do. They needed to get a set under their belt. They needed to stop worrying about the last 2. Now they've got it. We'll see if they can continue to battle. In this little 3-minute break, we'll take some ads, and when we come back, set number 4 of this sectional finals matchup.
Your home is clean and cozy this fall and winter. We are your home for the Coleman Equipment brand. Call 920-763-2301, providing your comfort zone for all seasons.
Hey, it's Bucky. If you're lucky, we'll be faster than a Derby from Kentucky.
Rediscover the hometown lumberyard experience in your own backyard. Hi, this is Dave, 3rd generation of the family-owned and operated Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira. I welcome you to experience what the hometown lumberyard has to offer. Better products, better advice, better service. From one O-ring to all the building materials to build a house, we had the products to get the job done. Hardware, plumbing, electrical, paint, lawn and garden, automotive, bird, and so much more. Come experience what your hometown lumberyard has to offer. Lidke Lumber True Value in downtown Lamira, where the tracks cross Main, or online at lidkelumber.com.
Upgrade your comforted living space for 2025. Your living room should be a place of comfort and connection. A sectional provides the perfect blend of style and function, giving you plenty of seating for family, friends, and relaxation. For 50 years and counting, Verhang's Furniture has been proudly serving the Waupun area at prices you can afford. Visit us today at 806 West Main Street, Waupun, and experience quality, comfort, and service you can trust. Visit our website at www.verhangsfurniture.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram to stay updated on our latest arrivals, events, and deals. Verhang's Furniture Mart, 50 years strong, quality you trust, prices you'll love.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic Booster Club is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@CWC.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
Municipal Well and Pump has helped communities and industries keep water running with expert well drilling, pump installation, and dependable maintenance. Our experienced team is committed, quality workmanship, and getting the job done right the very first time. When reliable water matters most, trust the name built on honesty, integrity, and experience. Municipal Well and Pump, delivering water you can depend on.
Welcome back here to the pregame.
Planning a new building, whether it's commercial, ag, or...
There we go.
Welcome back as Justin's first day running a computer here at Northland Pines and Eagle River for this sectional finals matchup between the Crusaders and the Bobcats. Currently, the Bobcats hold a 2-1 set advantage, but CWC with a lot of momentum winning set number 3.
What a play from Ashley Peterson.
Up front now, Hannah Abel, big set for Kelsey Boss, just trying to put a little touch on it. Go right back to Kelsey Chrisman. Goes right to the back, and Kelsey Chrisman, who has been electric all day, starting off the Florence Bobcats set 4 with a nice kill.
13 kills on the day for Kelsey Chrisman. They kept her relatively quiet in set 3, only 2 kills for her. That'll send her back to serve.
Good rainbow shot there to libero Rice. Pumped up over on the far side to Tenaple. Big swing, but it's too far.
Just a tad bit deep from Tenaple. That's the first time we've seen her open up on one today.
Did the opposite of how CWC started last set. The Bobcats take a 2-0 advantage. Right back to Rice on the serve. We'll try to go to the near side this time. Kate Westra just goes too far, and now it's 3-0.
The bench is looking for a touch. I think it was just trying to ask for something because that one was way deep from Kate Westra.
3-0. Good run here from Kelsey Chrisman. And Lauren Rice misplays it. It's an ace. And you have to wonder how far Dan Tenaple takes this one.
Can't let it get too far because CWC has had a problem with resiliency today. You saw it. They finally figured it out a little bit in that last set.
Back to Rice. Fields this one cleanly. Up front, Tenaple. This one is off the tip, and it will fall down. Finally a point for CWC after allowing the first 4 to go the Bobcats' way.
8 kills on the day for Abby Tenaple now, 5 in the last 2 sets.
Lauren Rice, cross court to Vanden Heuvel. Up front, Chrisman just has to bump it back. Schouten takes control. Far side, they'll go back to Tenaple. And did she touch it? She'll say she did. Another kill for Abby Tenaple, her second back-to-back.
9 kills now, and trying to say it's argue the tip is Florence, but that call's not coming back.
No. And none of these calls tonight have come back. And there's a lot of arguing from both sides, but the officials aren't changing their minds. Overpass coming. CWC trying to set it up. Josie Beist off the hands, and it's a kill for Josie Beist. Not her hardest swing of the night, but she puts it in the right spot.
Hasn't really opened it up today as Josie Beist. Everything's been tips in that middle, trying to get everything over Miley Vanden Heuvel and Ashlyn Vanden Heuvel.
Lauren Rice now on a nice run herself. Up to Chrisman in the middle for Vanden Heuvel. Tipped at the net, and Tenaple mishits it.
Good job by CWC getting a little 3-point run there. Cut it back to 2. It's a close match once again.
Exactly what they need to do before giving that serve back. Just chip away a little bit. Serve coming just over the top of the tape. A nice dig there from Rice. Westra pushes it to the back row. Bobcats, and it's blocked at the net. Bumped back over now to CWC's side. Far side, Abby Tenaple, big swing off the top of the tape, possibly a tip as well. Another free ball for CWC. Let's see if they can do something. Tenaple, big swing, and it will fall on the Bobcats' side. Abby Tenaple has had her way on that far side in set number 4, and the Crusaders back within 1.
10 kills now for Tenaple, and they've all come in the last 2 sets. -3 in the first one. She's figured it out.
And Kate Westra into the net. Bad time for a service error. Both teams have really cleaned them up comparatively to the first couple of sets, but they're still sticking around. Miley Vanden Heuvel at the service line now. Her team up by 2. Goes to Rice. Hits her up on the forearms. Abby Tenaple takes control and just hits it back to the Bobcats side now. Touch shot by DeMurray. Good dig from Schouten in the back row. Abby Tenaple, big swing. Does it find the line? He'll say it does. Abby Tenaple has been electric. Her fourth kill of this fourth set. Too many 4s.
I don't want to laugh at you. I'm not trying to laugh at you.
It's okay. It's been a long day. Long drive.
Oh, we had a change here.
Yes, indeed he did, but they didn't give him a point. Are we replaying it? Because it was 6-4 coming into that one, so I think we'll just get a replay. Rice comes up front. Back to Tenaple. They'll try it again. She goes back row with it. Almost falls, but a nice dig from Westra. They push it back, but Jenna Schouten is there. Kate Westra hits it back. She's all over the court right now. Vanden Heuvel, touch shot. Rice picks it up. Westra pushes it back again, trying to regain some composure. Lauren Rice now. CWC trying to set something up. Big swing from Abel going down the line. Josie Beist dunking it back down in the overpass. Lauren Rice down to a knee. Westra, far side to Tenaple. Swings it in, and it falls at the feet of the Bobcats. Some would say ball don't lie. She'll get her 4th kill anyway.
Yep, she'll pick up that 4th kill either way. But what you'd like to see from Josie Bison there in the middle is the 2-hand slam.
Yes.
Dunk that down. The middle is open, but that soft little tip on the overpass has to go straight down.
Abby Tenaple's serve now. Down by 1. Vandenhoefel takes a big swing, but it's picked up by Rice. In the middle for Bice, just off of the top of the tape, and Josie Bice, a big swing. Tied at 6.
Resiliency, resiliency, resiliency. At some point, you have to find a way to get yourself back into it, and CWC rolling.
A lot better resiliency than what we saw from them in the first couple of sets. They've just battled here lately. As Kylie Beer takes a big swing off of the tip. Back up front. They'll push it right back to Tenaple now. Westra back set too far into the net, and it hits the antenna. Bad set there from Kate Westra. And it leads to another point for the Bobcats, who reclaim their lead. Sammy DeMurray now, up by 1. Back row to Kylie Beer. Pushes it up over to Rice, and we'll go right back to Beer, who touches it right back to the Bobcats' side. In the middle, off the tip, Rice is there. Back set, able to try again. Cross court with it. Not a lot of hard contact so far. That's until Kelsey Chrisman comes in and slams one home.
Chrisman is key for the offense of this Florence Bobcats team. When she's been quiet, CWC has gone on big runs, picks up her 2nd kill of this set.
They need to get her involved if they do not want to push a 5th. Natalie Larum sends it right back to the Florence side. Speaking of Chrisman, big swing, but it's tipped at the net. She'll try again. Touch shot, and she gets it right over. Wow, what a heads-up play from Kelsey Chrisman.
She has been fantastic today. That is the 3rd time she has found that hole on just a simple tip shot. Picks up another kill.
Back to Beer. Over to Larum. She'll set right back up for Beer. A big swing, and yeah, it's in. Wow, even if it wasn't tipped, she placed that one perfectly.
Good call on the back line by the tip. Anyways, it was tipped. 7-9. Crusaders end that run there, keeping it within 2.
It's what they need. They played behind this entire set, but as long as they keep it close, they've got a chance. Elise Tibby, her 3rd service error of the day, and it's not what you want from your serving specialist.
You can't have it right now, especially in set 4 when you need to complete a reverse sweep. And Ashley Peterson, who has gotten the bulk of the points when Florence has been serving, goes back to serve.
Ashley Peterson now, libero to libero. Up front, Westra, big swing by Boss, down to a knees Vandenhoefel. Lauren Rice, a good dig to keep it alive. Natalie Larum just sends it right back to Peterson. Kelsey Chrisman, near side, back row, back to Larum. Westra, Kylie Beer now a big swing, and yeah, Kylie Beer, we talked about how good they've been, but Kylie Beer has been one of those catalysts up front.
11 kills now on the day for Kylie Beer. She's had 3 in every set up until this one. She's got 2, and they need her to keep rolling in order to push a 5th set.
Hannah Abel's serve, picked up by a couple of Bobcats back there. Vandenhoevel. Overpass, and it looked like she was going to come over that net, but nobody was there on CWC side anyway.
An errant first pass comes back to haunt CWC again. 11-8, Ashlyn Vandenhoevel doing the serving.
You know, when hasn't it tonight, Justin?
It's been most of the night.
Picked up by Rice. Westra, back set on the far side to Boss, and it just falls. Nobody's there to get there.
Smart play from Kelsey Boss. She realized the defense wasn't up enough. Beats Vandenhoevel to the far side of the court. Again, keeps it within 2.
This is exactly who you want at the line, too, if you want a little bit of a run here. Kylie Beer has had, I believe, 5 aces tonight and been fantastic. You see it there, a flat line drive serve just over the net. It'll come right back. Setting it up in the middle. Kelsey Boss, a big swing. Ashley Peterson, an even better dig. Pushing it back row this time. Trying on the far side, Tenaple off the tip. An easy keep alive, though. Kelsey Chrisman will try to swing off the tip, and it falls. Not what you want to do there when you have your best server in, is not even give her a point.
Chrisman again, another kill. She has been fantastic today. That is 16 on the day for Kelsey Chrisman, the sophomore.
Just so incredible, and her only being a sophomore is so telling to how this team develops. I mean, she has 2 more years to play with the Bobcats. Kelsey Boss, touch shot, a couple of Bobcats there to receive. Pushed right back over to CWC's side now. Setting it up, Tenaple on the far side, a big swing, but a nice dig in the back row. Nobody can get there though. CWC keeping it close, but they've got to pull away if they want to take set 4.
Got to find a way to string some points together, especially with your libero at the line.
Libero to libero, kind of an overpass, but Chrisman keeps it alive, and Vandenheuvel slams it home.
Eiley Vandenheuvel had 3 kills in that first set, and then 2 all after that, and picks up her 3rd, now 6th of the day. Thought she was very efficient in that first set, finally getting her back involved in the offense.
Serve goes back row to Jenna Scouten. Near side, Kate Westra just pushing it back across the court. DeMurray tries to do the same thing in some open space, and Scouten has to push it back. It's a free ball here for the Bulldogs. Vandenheuvel in the middle, kept alive by Westra, the fist. They'll try for her again. Just kidding, it's Chrisman with a quick set. Westra takes a swing at it. Pushing it back court, and the same thing. Kelsey Chrisman says, come on.
That is her 5th kill of this set. And all of a sudden, Bobcats up 4, 14-10. That race to 15 looking good for them now.
Back to Scouten. Up front, they'll try to get Tenaple with it. Swing too far back to do any damage. Touch shot once again, and it falls. And head coach Tenaple has to think about a timeout here. That's exactly what he'll do. We'll take it with him. Be back after this.
Planning to build? Whether it's a new home, remodel, or commercial project, you need a committed team that's dedicated to bringing your visions to reality. You need Pinot. After all, we've been doing it for over 45 years. To start your next project, go to www.rapinno.com and you'll learn about the Pinot difference. Pinot, build better for future generations.
At the Pioneer Keg, great food meets a fun atmosphere. Dive into their full menu featuring award-winning cheese curds and our homemade pizzas that are simply irresistible. Try the famous Brewmaster Challenge, where the food takes center stage. And if it's Friday, get ready for our amazing Friday fish fry. Check out our relaxed atmosphere, hang with friends, where everyone has a good time. Come thirsty, come hungry, and leave happy. The Pioneer Keg, 122 South Milwaukee Street, Theresa, Wisconsin.
Clear.
15-10. The Bobcats lead this one and look to close out this sectional final matchup, but the Crusaders not going away just yet. Abby Tenaple just over the net. Another kill for her, and she brings it back within 4.
5 kills in this set for Tenaple, and they've been setting it to her pretty much every time offensively.
Kate Westra with the serve. Back row this time. Set up on the near side to Murray. Jenna Scouten's there with an overpass. It gets hammered back home, but Kate Westra get a good up. Somehow the Crusaders' defense kept it alive, and they get the point out of it. Good time out there by Tenaple as they get 2 back and are within 3 now.
Ripped into the tape on that far side from DeMurray. Big swing from her, just right into the tape.
Kate Westra needs a run for the Crusaders as we get some things kinked out on the court. And we're ready to play. 15-12, set 4, sectional final matchup. Just over the top of the tape and into her player. Somehow that stayed alive. Overpass for Tenaple, and it's out, and I don't even know how the Bobcats got that point. Everything is going their way right now.
Couldn't ask for a whole lot better from the Bobcats.
The initial serve was hit into one of their own players, and somehow they recovered and got it back over and ended up getting the point. Still down by 4. Tenaple, big swing cross court. No problem for Millen. Right back to DeMurray, blocked at the net, but it falls. CWC looking a lot better out of this timeout, but they've got some ground to cover.
That's Abel on this near side here with a block kill. Got to get her back into this a little bit. Been quiet relatively since the first 2 sets.
Abby Tenapel to the middle of the court. Pushed up front now, this time for Vandenheuvel. Far side, Kylie Beer with a swing across. Pushing it back, Tenapel is there though. Beer will try again, she does the same thing. Up front, DeMurray pushing it right back to Abel. No, that's Westra, and Abel couldn't get it back over. There was some contact up front.
DeMurray wins the joust at the net, knocks it down, stays at a 4-point set, sends her back to serve.
Just over the top of the tape. Could have been an overpass, but it didn't even get over. A bad pass there from Lauren Rice, and now it's 13-8. Sorry, that's totally wrong. It's 18-13. Wow. And we'll get a whistle before play. And they were out of rotation. It's been something the Crusaders haven't really figured out all night. And a freebie for the Bobcats.
Now you're down 6. Bobcats only need to score 6. You have to find a way to get DeMurray off the line and get a big run with someone at the line.
And a timeout called from head coach Dan Tenapel. Him and his girls have to talk this one over. 6 points down and 6 points away from losing in set 4 and packing up their season.
PT Tire and Service has been at 301 East Clark Street in Brandon for over 20 years. The owners, Tony and Pam Sauer, are dedicated to their community and their customers. They serve the auto repair, tire, and wheel needs of customers in Brandon and the rest of central Wisconsin. We're on call 24/7 for roadside assistance and on the farm service for customers. For auto repairs, tires, and wheels, come see us in person or request a quote online. PT Tire and Service, you make the call and leave the rest to us. Call 920-346-TIRE.
Let me get you in this used car. There's a bunch of...
Yeah, that's what it feels like at most used car dealerships. Pushy sales tactics, pressure, and no peace of mind. At Schaefer Auto, we don't play that game. Every car's inspected by certified mechanics, and we got over 100 budget.
Serve goes into the net. The timeout works for head coach Dan Tenapel, as after they give up a freebie, the Bobcats do one of their own.
Iced her. It's like a timeout to a kicker.
I was watching a fantastic video the other day about how the statistics of kickers being iced and stuff like that is quite interesting. None of you care about that, though, so I apologize. At least Timmy with the serve to the Bobcat side. Up front this time for Chrisman. Just a little touch shot, but Kylie Beer's all over it. She'll go right back with a touch shot of her own. Trying to push it back over, and they'll call a double hit there.
Now she was in the net.
Oh.
And it's the right call. Her arm went off the net after she hit the ball. It was going to be a kill, and it's a 6-point game, and now only 5 points needed. And Ashley Peterson has had some big runs at the line for Florence today. She goes back to serve.
We will see if she can continue and close this out for the 2-seeded Florence Bulldogs.
Bobcats.
Bobcats, what did I call them? Bulldogs? No, that's impossible. This one's got to get over to CWC side. Kate Westra set in the middle for Kelsey Boss. A huge swing, but a nice dig from Vandenheuvel. Right place at the right time. Back to Rice. Back set here to Abel now. Big swing. No tip, and it's out. 21-14, a 7-point lead for the Bobcats. And they're only 4 away from sending the Crusaders home and moving on to the state tournament at the Resch Center this Thursday. Kylie Beer, far side, big swing, and that one falls. Didn't matter as we had a net violation before that anyway.
Got to get some energy. People are quiet after that point, and if you're CWC, you have to make sure the crowd gets up. There you go. Student section getting a little fired up now. Get these girls some life.
They need anything they can get right now. Serve from Hannah Abel. Chrisman, touch shot to the middle. Abel's there to pick it up. Far side for Beer. Good set, but it's slammed back down. Westra goes back row. Peterson picks it right back up. Chrisman, a huge swing, and it's too far. Good reaction time from Natalie Laram to let it go.
Got out of the way. I don't think she wanted to be in the way of that swing anyways. Chrisman just missed it. Dove down at that last possible minute, but didn't miss by much.
Hannah Abel's serve, a line drive just over the net. Set up in the middle for Vandenheuvel. Westra in the middle for Kelsey Boss. A bad set, but she still gets it over. Chrisman trying again, off of the tip, and it falls. Bobcats that much closer.
Pulled it off the outside hand of the block. 6th kill of this set. That is the second time that Kelsey Chrisman has had 6 kills in a set in this one.
22-16, and the crowd is getting pumped up for Florence. Serve back to the CWC side, almost misplayed. Kylie Beer has to give a free ball back to the Bobcats. Setting it up for Chrisman. Touch shot. Kept alive, punched right back over. Into the net, and CWC gets one back.
All right, right here, you got to go on a run. You got your best server of the day coming to the line right now. You're down 5. You have to find a way to pick up 6 points in this run.
If they're going to do it, it's right now, Justin. Picked up by Peterson. Vandenheuvel, big swing, but it's tipped. Hannah Abel has to get it up. It's a bump set up to Tenaple, and she can't readjust. 23-17, and the Bobcats almost there.
And they'll send Chrisman back to serve. 1 service error on the day. That's all the statistics from the line from her today.
Picked up by Rice. Abel, and it's a bad pass. It is set point. It's match point.
And extreme uphill climb now. You have to dodge a lot of points if you're CWC.
Kelsey Chrisman with the serve. Back row by Scouten, and it falls. It's an ace for Chrisman, and that will do it. The Florence Bobcats are heading to the state tournament this Thursday at the Resch Center.
And rightfully so. The Bobcats played almost perfect volleyball today. Minus that 1 set in 4. They played fantastic. They were resilient. They came back in almost every set. They found a way to keep sets close when they were down 5 or 6. Battled their way back into it to win set 1 and set 2. Took a tough loss in set 3 and dominated set 4.
Simple truth is the Bobcats were the better team today. Honestly, this one could have went both ways. That 4 set, Florence really showed who they were. But the first 2 sets, the Crusaders just not able to battle back. They didn't have a lot of resilience. They didn't have a lot of fight. And they couldn't close it out early in those 2 sets. Bobcats battle. They get the first 2. The Crusaders come back. And then the Bobcats close it out in a 4-setter here from Northern Pines and Eagle River.
Ready for you. Here you actually get the space and support to choose the car that fits you.
Schaefer Auto, no tackles, no pressure, just the right car for you.
At Warner Harmson Furniture, Flooring, Kitchen and Bath, we know that your home is more than just 4 walls. From kitchen and bath remodels to full home renovations and new construction, we have the team for you. Warner Harmson brings expert design and craftsmanship to every project. Dependable, detail-driven, and dedicated to you, we turn your vision into a home. Warner Harmson, we do it all. Visit warnerharmson.com and book your free consultation today.
Looking for a reliable roofing contractor? Witt Services has got you covered. With 5 years of experience, they specialize in everything from roof repairs to full replacements. Their team is dedicated to quality workmanship and customer satisfaction. Plus, they offer free estimates, so you know exactly what to expect. Whether it's a leaky roof or a complete overhaul, Witt Services is the go-to choice for all roofing needs. Don't wait. Reach out today.
The CWC Athletic Booster Club is proud to support this broadcast. The CWC Athletic...
Heartbreaking defeat here for the Crusaders. They fall in this sectional finals matchup. They made it a round later than they did last year, but still not what they were looking for. Runners-up in this sectional final, as you'll see all the girls going out to get their awards there, but it's not the one they wanted today, Justin.
Yeah, and it starts with the ability. You got to find a way to find some resiliency and bounce back from certain things. CWC didn't get it done tonight. And to be honest, Florence played what I thought was almost a flawless volleyball game. They got themselves down. They find their way back in every set. Battled hard, fought hard every time. And the better team tonight won, in my opinion. And it's not that I want to say it like that. CWC just lacked a couple things that we've seen them have throughout this playoff run. Just some things just didn't click today.
Yeah, it didn't look like they were clicking. There was, I've seen a lot of fight from this CWC team all year. I've covered a lot of their games. I've had the privilege to cover their games because they've been such a fun and exciting team to watch, and I was really rooting for them today. I got to give it up because we've covered them all season. You know, we traveled all this way to see them, but didn't have that punch like they normally have, and their season comes to an end. But man, what an exciting and fun season it was for the girls out there. And you can see it. There's going to be a lot of crying. There's going to be some tears for the seniors who aren't coming back. But we have to remember, in the grand scheme of things, this is a young team. They will be back next year. And hopefully this offseason they can continue to get better and make it to the Resch next season.
Speaking of that, let's talk about seniors from this CWC team.
4 of them for the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. The libero number 5, Lauren Rice. The big middle number 7, Kelsey Boss. The other big middle number 10, Josie Beist. And 16, what was a serving specialist in Josie Vanderwerf, but I believe she got injured towards the latter part of the season and hasn't played for a little while here, but very pivotal in the regular season coming into the playoffs. And obviously the other 3 girls got a lot of minutes today. Very large pieces of this team, and they're going to be missed.
So Florence will play either game 1 or game 2, but they'll play at 9 o'clock on Thursday no matter what. And I haven't looked at the bracket. I obviously don't know who won and who didn't win today. I know Makai, you had it up of who would play who. As you can see, as it flips around, they don't get reseeded when they go to state. There's a number 1 overall seed, 2, 3, and 4. I believe Florence might get a 4 because they are a 2 seed.
Yeah, it looks like it was St. Ambrose and Pecatonica. Is that how you say that? Pecatonica?
Yeah,
and St. Ambrose that played today on the other side of that
they'll
bracket.
Play the winner of that.
Correct, yeah. So that game took place in Barneveld. These are just names I've never heard of.
You never heard of Barneveld?
Nope, do not know where that is. But that's the other side of the bracket. They will play at the Resch at 9 a.m. On Thursday. Exciting for this Florence Bulldogs team, who, like we said about the CWC Crusaders, also a very young team, a lot of good talent, and they're just getting started. It should be exciting to see what they can do at the state tournament.
It's even for this Florence team. Only 4 seniors coming in. Sammy DeMurray, Ashlyn Van Den Heuvel, and Ashley Peterson, only 3 seniors. Yeah. And their best players were their young players today. Ashlyn Van Den Heuvel was fantastic. But you have to talk about Kelsey Chrisman.
Yep.
What a day from Kelsey Chrisman. She had 2 sets where she had 6 kills, 18 kills on the day with a service ace.
Yeah, she was electric. I mean, and she was all over. And her game sense is unmatched. I've seen a lot of volleyball this season, and especially for how young she is, I don't think I've seen a better player who has had more awareness out there on the court. She knows when she can afford a big swing, and she knows when she can just quick set it to the other side and nobody's going to be there. Fantastic to see from her, and you see the girls down there celebrating right now with their plaque, watching the fans in the student section coming out with them. An exciting time to be a Bulldog and a heartbreaker for the Crusaders.
We'll take a quick break. We'll come back and wrap things up after this on Radio Plus Video Sports in cooperation with Jeff's Livestream.
Is a not-for-profit organization made up of CWC athlete family members and friends of the school. The club's goals are to support improvements of the CWC athletic facilities and programs, such as the recent investment into the school's new weight room, while also investing in the spiritual and physical growth of its athletes. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Booster Club or making a donation, email crusaderboosters@cwc.org. Good luck, Crusaders.
You know, some say with John Deere, you're just paying for the paint. Turns out, those folks haven't seen what happens when our tractors go toe-to-toe with the competition on real-world tasks. Advanced features like Auto Connect X make switching out attachments really simple. Superior maneuverability gets you in and out of tight spaces, and our dependable lift capacity makes tough jobs really easy. Now, as far as the other guys, well, let's just say they couldn't stack up. You see, at John Deere, every day we prove the difference is more than paint deep. So here's an idea. Talk to owners Joan and Tom Ballwig by visiting Ballwig Implement to get in the seat yourself. And hear the details on sales and financing specials and always online at ballwig.biz. Your full-line John Deere dealer in Waupun and Beaver Dam.
Say cheese. If you cringe when it's time to smile, come to Dentistry of Wisconsin in Beaver Dam and Waupun to make your grin big, bright, and beautiful. They can help with impactful solutions like implants, bridges, orthodontics like Sure Smile clear aligners. And if you're looking for simple smile enhancers, they offer tooth whitening and veneers. Give Dentistry of Wisconsin a call in Beaver Dam at 887-2112 or their Waupun office at 324-3881. You can also visit them online at dentistryofwisconsin.com.
We at the Glamour Shop pride ourselves in having a fantastic team that offers unbeatable customer service at rates we can stand behind. Our motto has always been, let's talk about hair. We're a passionate, team-based salon where relationships with our clients are at the heart of everything we do. Our experienced stylists work with you to create the look you've always dreamed of. Whether it's a cut, color, or a fresh style, we invite you to experience the Glamour Shop difference. The Glamour Shop. Call for an appointment today.
Shop some great deals this week at Waupun's Piggly Wiggly. Buy one boneless beef chuck roast at $8.49 per pound. The porterhouse or T-bone steaks this week $7.99 per pound. Seedless red, green, or black grapes at $1.99 a pound. Chicken drumsticks this week at 79 cents a pound, and all variety of muffins on sale this week too. Waupun's Piggly Wiggly and Shop Cattails.
We make you feel at home and auto sales. Great selection and a price that's low. You'll find friendly smiles and a warm hello every time. We make you feel at home and auto sales. Every time we make you feel at home and auto sales.
Home and Auto Sales is a proud sponsor of high school sports.
Are you or a loved one living with the discomfort and hopelessness of peripheral neuropathy? The tingling, the numbness, the life-altering pain? Are you tired of taking medications that only mask the symptoms or don't work at all? You don't have to live like that anymore. Introducing New Medical Center, your beacon of hope in the fight against peripheral neuropathy. Our team of dedicated specialists uses the latest advancement in medical technology to help you regain control of your life. Our personalized treatment plans are designed to reduce your pain, improve your balance, and restore your quality of life, all while targeting the cause of your neuropathy. Visit us on the web at newmedicalctr.com.
Extend your vertical tillage options with a new Kuhn Krause Accelerator XT8010 available at Waupun Equipment Company in Waupun and Watertown. Proven Excalibur VT blades cut tough residue, creating a superior seed bed. Gang angle options of 1 to 5 degrees for true vertical tillage or 6 to 8 degrees for more aggressive tillage action. Mid-mounted tines redirect soil and residue flow ahead of rear gangs. Exclusive star wheel treaders, brake clods, and anchor residue, while the 24/7 conditioning reel firms and finishes the seed bed. The Accelerator XT is available in RTK cut widths of 11 to 40 foot. Ask your dealer about the new Smart Soil Technology ISOBUS system for your new Accelerator XT.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of all of our young athletes and what they receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones Investments is a proud supporter of sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs today by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Right, whatever it takes.
Trust AirTech Heating with all your home comfort needs. AirTech Heating, doing whatever it takes.
Welcome back to Northland Pines, the gracious host of this sectional final matchup today between the Florence Bulldogs and the Central Wisconsin Christian Crusaders. Dropped the 4 set there, lost 3-1 in a heartbreaking fashion, and all of them get to go kind of commiserate with the fans, everybody down there, but nonetheless, it was a fantastic season for the Crusaders. We've been with them all season. We've loved watching them. I know Jeff and I have covered the majority of their games. Isaac's been here a lot. We want to thank all of our helpers, especially today. Shelby and Lily were here. But, man, just heartbreaking fashion for them. But on the other side, the Bulldogs played phenomenally, and I'd be really excited to watch them play Thursday, Justin.
Oh, I feel like they're going to perform at state, and obviously they beat a 1 seed coming into today, so you knew that they had something. Something was there from this Florence team, and statistically it makes a lot of sense. When you have someone that's got 2.6 kills per set, 2.5 kills per set, and 2.4 kills per set, it makes a whole lot of sense why they are as good as they are, because they can share the volleyball around, whether it's between either of the Vanden Huvels. DeMurray, a quieter night, but she was very good as well. And Kelsey Chrisman is probably the best, the second best sophomore I've seen all season. Yeah. The best is Macaulay in Laconia.
Yes.
That is the best I've seen. But she is right up there with the girls that I've seen play volleyball this year.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd see it all season, but I think tonight was the first time I saw the Crusaders outmatched with height up at the net. I mean, they have so many tall girls up there that can play for them, but like you talked about, the versatility of the Bulldogs, they know how to use them, and they did well tonight. Of course, we want to thank all of our sponsors out there. We had some trouble with the ads today, so we do apologize for that. We did the best we could on short notice, but we want to thank all of our lovely sponsors out there. They're always fantastic. We also want to thank our scoreboard sponsor today, the New Medical Center. It says New Medical Center Scoreboard, but New Medical Center, and our broadcast sponsor, National Exchange Bank and Trust. Justin, do you got any final thoughts, closing moments before we send it to prayer and head home?
Final thoughts for me. What a great season for CWC. There's been a lack of being able to get over this hump at CWC. The athletics are on the up and up there. At some point, one of these teams is going to crack it and make it to state. And this volleyball team, they're young.
Yep.
Watch out for them next year.
One more time, a special thank you to all of the senior ladies on this CWC team. I marked them down here a second ago, and now I can't find. There it is. Okay, that was Lauren Rice again, Kelsey Boss, Josie Beist, and Josie Vanderwerf. A special thank you to all the lady seniors out there. But the rest of the Crusaders, get back in the weight room, get back into condition, and we cannot wait to see you next year. As we do here at Jeff's live streams, we love to end with a prayer. One of our missions is to glorify God, so if you would, please join me. Dear Lord, thank you for another fantastic day of volleyball, this time coming all the way up from the North Woods here in Eagle River. About a 3.5-hour drive from all of us around that Waupun area, but we wouldn't do it any other way. We loved being here. We want to thank you for giving us some more time to do what we love to do. We also want to thank you that there were no major injuries out there today. So there's going to be bumps, scrapes, bruises. It's a sport after all, but nothing serious out there, and we thank you for that. We also want to pray that everybody here gets home safely today. A lot of long car drives for a lot of people, so all the parents, the players, the coaches, the fans, everybody here supporting today gets home safely. In your name we pray, amen. This has been Makai Ackerman, joined by Justin Schwartz-Miller up here in the broadcast booth. And we have some upcoming events. I know Oakfield is playing next week again for 8-man. That'll be Friday. Mayville is playing again next Friday. Anything else? Am I missing something?
That is it, and we're just about ready for basketball and hockey season coming around to look forward to our local teams that we covered. So CWC fans, get ready. Basketball, girls basketball, boys basketball. We're ready for basketball season to start. Hockey season starts the Tuesday before Thanksgiving, if I remember correctly, and kind of looking around, maybe possibly on Jeff's live streams might have a preseason showcase for all three of those sports, or both the sports and all three of available there. But yeah, I'm excited. We're finishing up this football season with Oakfield, and they've been fantastic all year long. They roll on to the Final Four and will play up in Wapaka on Friday, as well as Mayville will stick at home, and they'll take on the rough and tough Amherst and the Falcons of Amherst. Amherst is always a powerhouse program, triple option style. Going to see the wing tee from both teams, old Iowa, Wisconsin, Nebraska football, ground and pound.
A couple of fantastic football matchups next Friday, and then basketball and hockey season coming in a matter of weeks. But until then, we cannot wait to see you at a court or field near us. Good night.
Or rink.
Or rink.
Radio Plus Sports and Jeff's live streams would like to thank our sponsors.
Hoekstra's Greenhouse, Katie's Log Cabin, Generations Lanes, and Angling Only. PT Tire and Service.
Pino Construction, Verhaeghe Furniture, Schaefer Auto,
AirTech, Toll Oil and Propane, Witt Services, Pioneer K.
Lidkey Lumber, Hoffs of Brownsville, Municipal Well and Pump.
All Phase Heating Cooling Geo. Back in Action. Rock Fleischer, Homestead Realty.
Ergo Bank Wilmira. Maxwell Plumbing, Metalcraft of Mayville.
Michaels Corporation, Quest Interiors, Schroffnagel Implements, Skyline Roofing.
Surefire Heating and Cooling, Westfall Printing and Graphics, Bristol Morgan Bank, Marshview Veterinary Clinic, Leroy Meats, Mayville Savings Bank, Bernard Plumbing, Keller Building,